Hey, what's up? Welcome to Movie Dumpster Season 3, Episode 34. Today we're talking about Jingle All the Way from 1996, directed by Brian Levant. I'm Joe Lascola.
I'm Sean O'Rourke.
I'm Connor. There's nothing wrong with capitalism, McGraw.
And I'm just regular Justin Silverman.
Welcome to the dumpster.
We were really bonding. We were drawing, we were laughing, having a great time, talking about that turbo guy.
Turboman. Which reminds me, you got the doll, right?
The doll.
Yeah. The Turboman doll. I asked you to pick one up 2 weeks ago.
Oh. That doll. Of course.
Howard, you didn't. Please tell me that you did not forget that doll.
No, I got it. I got the Turboman doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time." I got it.
Oh, good.
There you are. I mean, you thought for a minute that I would not do something that you tell me. I got it right away.
Good. Because at this point, they'd probably be impossible to find.
I didn't have enough time to sing the full Oingo Boingo song, so that's what everybody gets.
There's nothing wrong with the capitalism. There's nothing wrong with the free enterprise, man, except giant corporations building monopolies.
Well, also, this is the weirdest Purge prequel I've seen so far. Because it very clearly takes place in some weird dystopia where you can just beat people out in public over the pursuit of toys.
Yeah, Connor, it was called the 90s.
Nobody gave any shits. It was still the Wild West then,
That was considerably better than what we have now.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got my jetpack either.
Or the hoverboard. I mean, fuck it.
That was the other one. I was like, so is this in the Kick-Ass universe or is this in the Purge universe?
So, yeah, this is our final Trashing Through the Snow episode for the holiday season, folks. And we got another special guest for you. We got Justin Silverman. How you doing, Justin?
I'm pretty good. It's nice and murky here in the dumpster with you you guys.
Oh, yeah, it smells a little bit.
It's fucking murky as hell, man.
Yeah, man, but those Christmas cookies aroma is like, it's in the air, You got that Yankee Candle kicking up? What do you think?
That's good. I'm glad someone dumped all that in here.
It is good that it's bigger on the inside like the TARDIS, though, or else we'd all be squeezed in here real tight.
Oh, it goes deep, man. Sure does. Again, it's like that. It's like the fucking the Ghostbusters containment unit.
Oh, right, yeah. We all got our suits on. We're swimming in there with Pumpkinhead Ghost and fucking Slimer and the rest. Stay Puff's there.
Oh, yes. Sam Haines here. Yeah, sure is. On his own little island. So before we get going, Justin, can you tell us all a little bit about yourself and what you do and where people can find you at?
Okay, well, I guess without incriminating myself, yeah, I work for Screenwave Media, where I'm a production, manager, and I guess I mostly produce Angry Video Game Nerd and Cinemassacre stuff. Used to be on the show Rental Reviews, which was, I guess, more like a video podcast that was weekly. But with everything going on in 2020, we kind of ramped that down and, just always trying to work on stuff. We publish into indie games and work on gaming conventions, which is another problem this year. So, I just make and do a lot of junk, I guess.
For sure, yeah. That the AVGN remaster games just came out, did they not?
Yeah, those games come out for Switch and Steam, and they're coming out to PS4 and Xbox soon, and then we're working on a physical edition soon after that, probably for the summer.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet. I can't wait for that. That's really cool.
Well, so you mentioned this show Rental Reviews, and we've had this guy Tony from Hack the Movies on the show a couple times now.
Wait, Tony from what?
From Hack the Movies.
Yeah, never heard of him. What's that? Who's that?
He has his own show called Talking About Tapes. Does that have any relation?
I think the store has been co-opted.
Commandeered?
The landlord has skipped town and some vagrants. I think one of them even escaped out of an abandoned movie theater and now they're just working together.
I love the prospect of a territory dispute inside of a video store.
Yeah, so, yeah, well, I guess what opportunity knocks, right? And I guess
Sure.
Tony from Talking About Tapes has filled that void in his heart and life and is using those for that, and no one seems to mind, so it's fine.
Just had to give Tony a little woe there and a little plug at the same time. Backhanded compliments, right?
Well, I mean, considering, not to be modest, but as the best part of rental reviews, I'm surprised I've not been migrated into talking about tapes, but I guess it's easier for Tony to talk to other, prestigious people like Mr. Lascola here.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to take your spot. Excuse me.
No, it's fine. I get it. It's all politics, really. In the talking about garbage from the 80s, YouTube, that 0.05% of YouTube we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
It's all very political sounding, but it also sounds like the Wild West. You can just move into someone's area and just set up shop, it seems.
It's like the OK Corral down there.
Yeah, there's no deed. Everybody just kind of rolls in with their guns drawn.
Yeah.
And they're fighting a giant rat. Yeah. But you can always head over to patreon.com/movie dumpster and sign up for any tier to ask us questions, get behind the scenes videos, pictures, all that good stuff. See some behind the scenes stuff of the barbecue, back from the summer, trashing through the snow, and trick or trash, and much more to come.
Oh yeah, lots of makeup stuff. You see how we created Dobby? We made Sean into Dobby.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see some BTS of that.
Kind of our homage to Wienerville in some weird way, I guess.
Yeah, Dobbyville.
Like Dobby the elf?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the promo for Trashing Through the Snow? This event month?
I have not.
Oh, yeah. I play Haggerty the Blue, and Sean is Dobby, the elf from Harry Potter.
I was worried you made him in like Dobby, like Dobby Gray, like, give me the beat, boy. I was a little worried about that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's going to get lost in that rock and roll.
Yeah, drift away. I get it.
And you could just get access to the post by signing up to the $2 tier and become an official dumpster dweller. $5 tier, you also get a Movie Dumpster sticker pack and those commentary tracks. We got that first one out. We're just going to keep reminding you, Legend of Gatorface.
Yeah, got to get on that gator face, man.
It's a load of fun. We had a lot of fun. Everyone that has told us they watched it said it was fun. So what are you waiting for?
Go sign up. Go check it out. Sync it up, baby.
And then, of course, we have Book to the Movie with CB Smith. We got that Frankenstein Unbound episode. November was Unbound month for some fucking reason.
Every day is Unbound Day.
True.
Here in the MDU.
And that Franken-Turkey episode, the mini-sode. And we got plenty more coming to you in 2021 for Season 4.
Yeah, should be a blast.
And then you can, of course, then sign up for that $10 tier. I always, for some reason, I don't ever say the name of the second tier. It's Time Traveling Mutant, if you want to know. It's a Daniel Baldwin reference. Go all the way back to get that one.
Yeah, fucking Season 1, Episode 4, get in the fucking car with Daniel Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Days of Futures Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
And for that $10 tier, you'll also get the Movie Dumpster logo t-shirt, a glow-in-the-dark enamel pin, and all that good stuff. And you can ask us questions. You can also email us at moviedumpsterpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and speaking of Patreon, we got some questions, do we not?
That's where that all led to. Okay, so our first question comes in from Kyle MacDonald, and he says, if you could adopt one of the monsters from the dumpster, who would it be?
Oh, no.
I don't know if we want to adopt any of them.
I don't know if I want to adopt. I don't want any of these things in my house.
I guess just for the novelty of it, even though it would be fucking disgusting, I guess Kumdar?
Yeah, I wouldn't want, no, because then, you're, everything he touches, you have to touch eventually. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Same thing with, the being. The being is just constantly dissolving. I don't want him around.
Don't go in his shed.
I don't want to clean up after him.
Don't mess with those magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the being, that's a... I don't want that thing in my house.
I would hold Munchie under the bathwater until the bubble stopped.
So are you adopting him just to kill him? Is that the idea then?
I mean, if someone said, here's your new pet, I would be like, oh man, this isn't going to last more than a day before I absolutely break.
You just hear the bubbles going.
You leave my son alone, okay?
Well, keep him at my house. I won't have to drown him.
Don't adopt him, motherfucker.
This kind of makes me think of that cage match scenario we had a few episodes back with the kids of the MDU. When I hear the word adopt, I know Kyle's talking about monsters in the MDU or in the proverbial dumpster even. but I just go back to that, that image is burned into my brain of Satan's little helper just taking out all those little kids.
Oh, yeah. That's a disgusting display of power, I think.
Maybe I pull him out of the dumpster. He's a monster kind of, right?
I guess. You gonna adopt Satan Man?
My own personal Satan Man?
Yeah, just put him outside. Give him his little doghouse.
Keep him away from your mom and your wife and your sisters.
Sure.
Well, he's an outside pet. He stays out there.
Put him on the leash on the tree.
He never comes inside. He's a little run in a doghouse.
Gives people the finger when they walk by for me.
Oh, yeah.
He's a deterrent.
Hey, nobody's gonna come break into your house and live, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Who would I adopt? Norm? I think Norm.
I would probably say Norm.
He's great. He's funny as shit.
He's more of like a person, though. Like, I just said Satan's little helper, but still.
He's kind of like a dog or a cat person, though, right? I know Munchie's like a cat imp, but he's like a wisecracking pain in the ass that never shuts the fuck up.
It's like adopting a dog and a homeless person at the same time.
I mean, the sad thing is, though, you got to listen to him and his girlfriend fuck loud as hell in the next room over.
Oh, yeah, squeezing those giant bobos, yep.
Justin is probably very perplexed right now.
No, I've just been staring at. I have the Jingle All the Way poster on my screen. I've just been looking at it.
How about a monster from that? Maybe Ted, the reindeer Ted. He's pretty dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to be petting Ted.
Well, is Ted a man trapped in a reindeer body? Like, is that what happened there?
I don't know who did the practical effects on that reindeer in Jingle All the Way, but it's pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
It's good.
Do you think the guy in Commando that Arnold Schwarzenegger kills is in that reindeer reincarnated?
Which guy? He killed a lot of guys in that.
No, the main guy at the end.
Oh, Bennett.
Yeah.
It could be.
You think so? He's pissed off at him. He sees his face, goes after him.
He just needs to blow off some steam,
He finds him living in this nice house with a family. He's like, this motherfucker.
And then, Phil Hartman adopted me.
I was thinking that reindeer was actually just Prancer coming back from the mountain all messed up from his long fall.
He's got brain damage, right?
His brain damage. Yeah.
That's a possibility. Fell into a fucking portal that opened up right before it hit the cliff bottom.
Oh, he was abducted, yeah, by John Hurt. There it goes.
I heard he's got that Pokemon farm or whatever the fuck. He keeps all the monsters. We've talked about it before. Remember Mr.
Yeah.
Mime fucking, excuse me, it was Ash's mom and Professor Oak fucking Mr. Mime horrified. I think that's what maybe he was cranking it in the corner. I can't remember at this point.
Yeah, it was Mr. Mime miming Professor Oak fucking Ash's mother, I think it was, yeah.
I don't know where we were going with that one.
I don't know either. I forget.
I honestly, all the monsters in the MDU, I don't want to be physically near because they usually come with some kind of goo, and I don't want it. Like the Suckling, the Being, the Drainiac, Cumdar, it sounds like too much of a fucking mess.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely don't want a fucking baby Oopsie Daisy just fucking floating around here for the rest of my life.
Oh, Jesus. Get that werebear? Maybe.
I might take the werebear.
But thank you for that question, Kyle. Our next question, pretty easy yes or no, I guess. Eggnog or boiled custard? Patrick Farmer asks us.
Neither?
I'll take eggnog. I don't think I've actually ever had boiled.
What the hell's boiled custard?
I have no idea.
Is that like English custard? Is that what he's talking about? Like English custard?
This guy has to be British, because that's not a normal food.
Right. You know, I've always wanted to try that, but I'm always like, oh, that fucking looks good. Except, when I think about the Dead Alive thing.
That's the only thing I do think of is because that guy going, "What's no pudding?
I haven't had a nice custard in years."
And he is enjoying the shit out of that.
It's like figgy pudding or one of those things. Just don't. That's some Oliver Twist shit. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Some spotted dick for you?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take the eggnog any day, put some fucking heavy liquor in there, and just, float off somewhere into another dimension.
Oh, yeah, man, kick it up.
I don't like eggnog, so this is a question I can contribute nothing to, because I don't know what the other thing is.
So you can just say no, because I, for some reason, pitched this as a yes or no answer. I don't know why I said that.
Which one's eggnog and custard, the yes or the no?
I guess no for Connor.
Yeah, just nope.
Yeah, eggnog, sure. You can it depends what liquor you like, you know what I mean? I prefer mine with bourbon, but, you slip a little of that fucking Captain Morgan's gingerbread rum in there. There you go.
I can offer an alternative, and that is chocolate raspberry coffee.
Okay.
Well, sure.
You gonna put some bourbon in that? Sinbad's gonna slip you some fucking old granddad?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll do it. I don't need someone to slip it for me.
Sinbad's gonna give it to you.
Take care of that myself.
When I had it a couple weeks ago, I gotta get more. Christmas is, we're there. We're at Christmas at this point. Shit, I just realized that. That's when this comes
Yeah, it sure does. Christmas Eve.
I put, because I still have some left over, and I don't know why I did this, but it tasted fucking delicious. I still have some of that pumpkin whiskey. I put some of that in my eggnog, and that was pretty good.
Oh, jeez.
We're still hitting that pumpkin, huh?
It was a weird combination of flavors, but I enjoyed it.
Pumpkin eggnog. I made pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. It was very good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So eggnog, yes, for me.
Yeah, I guess that's the answer. It's 3 eggnogs and 1 no.
Yeah, 3 eggnogs and 1 nah.
Oh, wait, Kate, am I allowed to change my answer?
Sure.
I'm going with yes.
Okay, perfect. Very level.
Yeah.
So thank you, Patrick. Our next question comes from Daniel Perhaps, and he says he's got a bit of a journey to take us on here.
Okay.
Oh, these are the best.
We got at least one more of those coming. But Daniel says, would you say Arnold's obsession to spoil Anakin with the materialistic possession he wanted so badly single-handedly set him up for this possessive nature that made him susceptible to turn to the dark side? And if so, does this technically make Arnold a Sith Lord? There's a follow-up, but I'll go to it after we go through this nonsense.
Oh, wow. I was not ready for today.
I mean, Daniel, he's thinking about this like we would with the MDU cap on.
He sure is.
I think he's onto something.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Sith Lord.
I think by accident, though. I don't think he's really trying. He's trying to be a Jedi Master, but he's accidentally a Sith Lord.
Jamie, please. Come over to the dark side, Jamie.
I guess Turboman would be the hypothetical Sith Lord here, because he's the one offering the temptation silently.
Yeah, but I just don't see Arnold having any force powers in this. Like, he can't fly the jetpack right. He keeps messing up.
This is true.
He has no clairvoyance. He can't eat. Though he is good at tricking people.
Yes.
the Schwarzenegger mind trick?
Like the cops and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, because Phil Hartman's definitely full Sith in this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And he could be Jamie's father. You don't know. and this could have been wouldn't this technically, he was an immaculate birth born from the midichlorians.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
So it's kind of a moot point.
Phil was trying to move in, though, because he was like, I know that kid's got a high midichlorian count. He's going to be my Padawan.
That's why Arnold's a very non-committal father. He's like, he's not even mine.
I didn't want him. Where did he come from?
He just came from nowhere.
I might as well just put the cart before the horse and just, get this theory out there before we even really get into this. I think this is the same Arnold that comes back in Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh.
And he kills fucking John Connor in fucking Brazil or wherever the hell it is, the Cayman Islands. And then he reassimilates. He turns into this Howard character, the head of a fucking
mattress company.
Sure. And then after he finishes this storyline, I don't know, maybe he goes and lives in the woods. Maybe there's a fucking 30 or 40 year passage. He doesn't necessarily regret that killing yet.
No, but he's texting Linda Hamilton, though. He's like, I'm sorry about your dead son. Here's all the Terminator coordinates.
I have them for some reason. It makes no sense. Don't think about it. It's the 6th movie in a fucking series.
Skynet keeps emailing me. I don't know why. I'm decommissioned.
Why won't you text me back?
I think this might be in, like, Disney's overarching cinematic universe because, you have Anakin and all that. But remember, he has a giant Captain America mural in his bedroom.
Yes. That thing's incredible.
So this might be the first breadcrumb to what eventually came with Disney Plus and everything. That's very, very good question.
It's a deep hole, I feel like, yeah? Mm-hmm. The new Spider-Man movie will solve everything because we're bringing everybody back, right? It's going to explain it all.
Yeah, Turboman's already been announced for that movie. It happened 5 minutes ago.
We can't talk about this right now. Be here for an hour.
Oh, I just figured it out. The ultimate bad guy in the movie is Sinbad.
Yeah, I mean,
his name has sin and bad.
I think you cracked the code.
That's actually the most Star Wars name in the movie, because that's how George Lucas names all of his villains.
True.
Hey, that's a pretty good name.
Come on, Savage Opress? Oh no, he must be a bad guy.
But he continues after that little side tangent. He says, on an unrelated note, I recently watched Little Nicky again for the first time in years, and I sent Joe and Connor this, so I hope you both watched it. And wouldn't you know it, to my horror, in the nightmarish nipples role that haunted my youth, Clint fucking Howard. LOL, he's goddamn everywhere. You know what, Daniel? You're not wrong.
Yeah, of course he is. He's omnipotent, that guy.
It's a very weird role for him, even, honestly. If you saw the clip from Little Nicky.
Quentin Tarantino's in that movie. Like, that...
He like goes past the window, right? And Clint Howard's like doing his fucking, I don't know what, dance, right? His little Buffalo Bill dance.
Do you want to fuck me? He's basically Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. Look it up.
I haven't seen that movie since it fucking came out, so...
Just look up the clip.
Yeah, I don't like to hurt myself like that, so I haven't watched it in years.
I'll just rip it and post it on Instagram. Don't worry about it.
Just Clint Howard doing his best Buffalo Bill. Nice.
Yeah, it distracts Satan for like a second.
Oh, man, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me, man.
I really haven't scraped the bottom of the barrel to get money these days.
I guess I should have did Jack Frost.
Yeah, that real important role he would have had.
You think he's still cashing those checks for the Carnosaur role?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, probably.
He cashes every check, Joe, even the pennies ones. Our next question comes from Dustin Elkins, and he says, what would you think the higher powers would exchange for Christmas? I'm assuming he's talking about either Hurt, GVD, or the Wizards.
Yeah, the three wizards on high, yep. I was thinking about this before, and, like, Charnetsky is totally that guy that buys, like, a box of chocolates but eats, like, a bunch of them and then still gives it to you as a gift.
Right.
Yeah, he gives you an advent calendar that's half eaten.
Yeah, or like a fucking bucket of chicken that's mostly bones. Here you go. Merry Christmas.
He eats the skin off all the chicken and just gives you the fucking bucket bag.
He's the guy who licks all the barbecue ribs so you can't have any.
That's why Gunnar was kind of thrilled when Haggerty decided to finally come back west and come back to the fucking Wizard's castle.
That's right, yeah.
Because he could finally have someone to summon Dobby to do all their dirty work, because they kept sending Charnetsky to pick up the fast food orders, and half would be fucking gone before it got back to the mansion.
That's why that's why they keep him. That's why the other ones keep him around. Yeah.
You know, a lot of death and murder for poor Dobby to go through, but at least they don't have all their pizzas. Don't have pizza slices missing from their pies.
Yeah, or like bites out of their cakes and shit. Yeah.
Small price to pay.
I think everyone gives Allie Oates like just a piece of a blanket.
A quilt every year.
Yeah, she gets more rags. They just she makes a big igloo out of it.
Yeah, Gunnar gets a fucking new chainsaw for sure.
Yeah.
I think Haggerty gives people the gift of letting them shoot Dobby in the face.
No, somebody commented on our Instagram post. They did a play on the fucking Breakfast Club thing where Judd Nelson's talking about his dad giving him fucking cigarettes for Christmas. That's what you're getting from fucking Haggerty, dude. Oh, here you go. Here's a whole box of Camels.
Yeah, you know Haggerty's handing them out to everybody when they say they don't smoke. He just takes it from them.
More for me, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, they're ethereal. I could just, snap my fingers and they just appear. But, it's a novelty thing. I had Dobby pick them up from the 7-Eleven in New Jersey.
What do you mean it's empty? Yo, I stopped in North Carolina because it's, picked him up for $5 or $3 a pack.
And then I bring Dobby with a golf club because I just can.
I don't know. What would they... I'm trying to think, take it away from the Wizards for a second, because I think you guys kind of all nailed it there.
John Hurt's gift to everyone on Christmas is not annihilating them from existence. Every year.
I think John Hurt does the Grinch dinner, at the end of the Grinch when he's carving the roast beast. That's what he does for everybody. He's like, oh, you all made it. Well, here you go.
My gift to you is not annihilating you right now.
You're still alive for now.
If you're not out of here by 1 after midnight, you're annihilated by the security systems in my home.
Every second that goes by is my gift to you.
Oh, yeah, New Year's Eve, he fucking just resets the clock and everything goes back to the way it was.
Yeah. I was going to say, though, I thought of a good gift from Gunnar. He makes Haggerty do it, so Haggerty already sees it coming, but, Dobby, Leatherface masks.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I was playing with that idea that the body doesn't disappear immediately. It's just there.
Sure.
Potter's got to bury it, but sometimes he doesn't bother because he's been burying him so many fucking times at this point.
That's like some weird Vanilla Sky shit, right? Like with the fucking,
a little bit.
They're all wearing the fucking masks at a party.
But they're Dobby skin faces. And of course, Dobby's there, handing out hors d'oeuvres, floating cakes around and shit. And he's got to see them wearing these things.
What if being buried is an integral part of the resurrection process? If he isn't buried, he just stays dead indefinitely.
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess Harry Potter wouldn't have a job then.
I mean, would he complain at this point? We've already established that his life in our universe is absolute misery.
That's all he knows is pain, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if we really wanted to just, circumvent all that bullshit, they could just snap, Dobby into the hole. They are magical, guys.
Charnetsky hands Dobby a stocking, and he's like, oh, Master gave Dobby a sock. No, asshole, go hang it up on the fucking mantle over there. What are you talking about?
Doesn't work like that anymore, Elf.
You don't get any gifts, you little creature.
Creature.
So thank you for that question, Dustin. And our final question comes from Sergio Murillo, and he says, what are your favorite movie discoveries of the year? New or old?
Ooh.
And he says, here I begin lending my energies to help spirit bomb 2020 into the bottom of the dumpster. Let any who wish to contribute do so. Yeah, people of Earth, come on, put your hands up. You saw the fucking series. You know you did.
I gotta channel my chi, man. Oh wait, that's the movie. Never mind.
Christ.
Oh, God, that fucking movie.
My Uzaru.
My Usaru.
This year I saw a lot of, I didn't see a lot of new stuff. A lot of the discoveries came through this show. There's a couple good Shudder movies I saw this year that weren't Terrified. I'm not going to talk about it again. I saw Tigers Not Afraid. That was good. 0.0 Megahertz was really good. I recently watched the Castle Freak remake, and I had to rewatch it because it's out of its fucking mind, and on the second watch, I don't think I like it at all.
Oh boy, I gotta visit that.
Matter of fact, I think I fucking hate it. It's really stupid. Scorpion's Revenge was really fun. The animated Mortal Kombat movie. It was fucking completely out of its mind. It was one of the most graphic things I've ever seen. Anybody got anything else?
It's one of those things where, like...
This year was hard because, like I said, there was just so much going on. I didn't really seek out a whole lot of new stuff.
There was so much going on, and, like, I did watch some new stuff, and I can't remember too much of it. And I was going to actually bring up Terrified finally, because, like, that was great, and we watched that. There was a few other movies that I watched this year that weren't for the show. It's just been hard because with everything going on, and then, of course, you know, when I'm not working and shit, and I have to make time to watch movies for the show, so I don't have too much free time. And when I do, it's usually not watching movies because I want to spend time with my fiance. But it's like, what else? Oh, I've said this already, but I watched Hagazusa. That was good. I can't really think of anything else that like really jumped out. It's not something that I was like, wow, that was great. I watched that movie Monster, that A24 film from a few years ago. That could have been better. Yeah, nothing that really jumps out at me that it's like, wow, that was great, or memorable, rather.
Also, everything I was looking forward to got fucking evicted from this year, so...
That too, yeah.
There's a lot of gaps where I was intending on seeing something. Because I have Shudder on my Xbox, and if I'm doing something on the computer, I just turn it on, and honestly, I discover half of these things by going, that looks interesting enough, and then once the background noise starts becoming more engaging, I just start the whole thing over and go, oh, what is this about?
Oh, yeah, Bill and Ted was better than it had any right to be. For sure. So that was good.
That was fine. Yeah.
I think you know, it was again, like, it could have been really bad, and it was decent.
Just the prospect alone has enough bad potential attached to it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I can't expect really anything out of this. So I think the fact that it's like okay should be a miracle.
Especially now when we're reaching into like all those like 80s classics and kind of digging them out and bringing them back for a remake or a reboot or whatever.
Yeah.
It just could have been handled a lot worse than it was. So
another thing is Lovecraft Country is a big discovery for me this year. I didn't know it was a book. I started the show, and I have not watched a show in a long time that is like as immediately interesting and just hits you with whatever it can, like right from the go, and just never loses its pace. It's amazing. It's so good.
I still gotta check that out. I don't know how I feel about it.
Man, it's awesome. Episode 2 is like, was this a season finale? Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like anytime this topic comes up, I kind of feel naked a little bit because I haven't really watched anything. I mean, I kind of went through my letterbox for a second here just to see if anything jumped out at me, but it's like, okay, so like this came out last year, but I watched it this year, was The Curse of La Lorena, which was actually, I didn't think it was great, but it has like Linda Cardellini in it, and it has Raymond Cruz, who's Tuco from fucking Breaking Bad, and it's like it's a pretty good like Mexican ghost story, you know, it's worth seeing, but beyond that, I feel like, again, I don't watch as many movies as I watch, like, anime, like, to be perfectly honest. I know that maybe that sounds like a crazy thing to say on a movie fucking podcast, but, like, I guess my big discovery of the year was Black Clover. I'll bring it up again. I mentioned it on a previous episode. If you like anime and you're like, I kind of like it, but I'm not super into it, but, you know, I'm open to a new series, watch Black Clover because it's fucking incredible. I guess that's my big new discovery. Granted, it's, you know, look up the numbers for it online. It's pretty fucking popular, but I don't think it is in America. I guess that's my answer. And like Connor said, stuff we did on the show. We watched a decent amount of like, real life crime stories this year. I feel like that was hot because of COVID. Everyone's home, and that just seems to be like easy money these days. Netflix always has a new one.
Yeah, what are we doing talking about movies?
Right. Well, it's like, you had Unsolved Mysteries came back, and we were watching Narcos in the beginning of this fucking COVID mess. And, this year feels like it's been like a few years compounded. So it's like even hard for me to kind of like get it straight in my mind, honestly.
I recently watched Grandmom Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Speaking of movies that rip off Christmas songs and then get sued for it later. In that movie, Grandmom gets run over by the reindeer and it's awful. It's like a 90s. It's something that like Nostalgia Critic did a video on. And I watched it, and then I realized the CEO, this is my discovery of the year, the CEO has a very familiar voice, and I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, I gotta look this up. And it's the guy who voiced Cameron Clark, who does Liquid Snake from Metal Gear.
Oh, yeah!
But it's the same exact voice. Like, there's no... It's like he left the set and went over next door and recorded Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I highly recommend you check it out.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer?
Exactly. It's like,
Grandma!
Brother!
Just thinking of this fucking poor grandma on a machine gun on a fucking car at the end of the game.
On the back of the sleigh, yeah.
Wait, so what's the plot? Like, she gets run over and killed?
Joe, it's called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. What else?
Yeah, but how does that sustain for an hour and a half?
So an hour and a half. It's like it's like 62 minutes.
It's an hour.
It was like a TV special.
Oh, okay.
And basically, there's it's voiced from a kid from the future, like he's an adult now, kind of like a Wonder Years kind of thing. But it goes back in time, but it's our present, so that's weird. And basically, the grandmother runs a little shop, much like in Up, where he won't sell his house and the big conglomerates coming in.
Sure.
So she has a store in the town that the CEO, Liquid Snake, wants to take over. And she says, nah, they don't believe that there's Santa Claus. Like the kid doesn't, no one else, the kid does, no one else does. And one thing leads to another, and the grandmother gets killed, run over by the reindeers, because I forgot why, like they went off course or something. And Santa takes the grandmother, like abducts her to the North Pole because she has amnesia.
Oh man, he makes her Mrs. Claus?
So it's kind of, it's kind of, no, they just kind of hold her up for a year or two to mend, and they don't bring her back. And in the time, the evil cousin, in the song, they just take bits of the song where it's like about Cousin Mel, like playing games of Cousin Mel's in the song. So now there's a Cousin Mel character who's trying to sell the store like corpo sabotage style with the Liquid Snake. Like there's this like subterfuge going on. So they have to get
the fucking deep lore of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
So they have to get Grandma back, and then it turns in the last 15 minutes is a very accurate legal battle in a courtroom, and that's all animated like a kid's thing where they're like, I object, and all this kind of stuff, and overruled, sustained, Grandma like bring in evidence A, and it's like this whole thing, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Somebody played Phoenix right. That's what I'm saying.
And there's a scene, the best scene is when Cousin Mel, and because randomly it cuts into the music of the like the song, and sometimes they make stuff up. There's like made up songs in it. And Cousin Mel, who's like this bombshell redhead girl who looks like no one else in the family, and the lawyer, they dress like the Chiquita banana lady, and they start singing like Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa. That's it. So they decide to sue Santa for negligence for hitting the grandmother.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Then they can have enough money to not only buy out Grandmom or whatever, but also re-sue the CEO. It's like a whole thing. I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, I'm not at all, because my brain is like, it's cool that Santa ran over someone and was like, well, better hold you up for like a year or so, seeing as that I caused you brain damage.
We're just going to see if you remember anything, and if you do, we'll just take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just brainalize you and solve the problem.
You're my wife now.
Helga!
Does Grandma return like Linda McMahon, like in 2001, where she stands out of the fucking wheelchair?
Kicks him in the balls.
She comes in with a steel chair. No, she she comes back and she still has amnesia, and they're going to bring her to the CEO to say, oh, no, look, she's alive, so you can't sell it, because they're trying to trick the grandpa. So remember, it's a legal dispute. So Cousin Mel accidentally tricks the grandpa into giving her power of attorney, and Grandmom comes back to stop the sale. But then before she can testify, they whisk her away to a cabin in the middle of nowhere so that she's out of the picture, so she can't testify. It's like, we're talking about courtroom dramas. You haven't seen Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Sounds like it's like perfect for this show. Unfortunately for us,
It sounds so involved. Like,
Yeah, well, remember, I was drinking some eggnog during this, so I don't remember the details quite well. It was kind of an off chance. Yeah, I'll put that on. I don't care. And now I'm thinking back on it, getting real angry. It was definitely, it is definitely, much like Jingle All the Way, where it comes from, it's a song that they turn into, or like White Christmas or what have you. This is definitely bottom of the barrel. It's not, it's nowhere as good as Olive, the other reindeer, in terms of, just being a competent animated film about a Christmas song. But it's definitely worth a watch. And I found it on Amazon. It said for some reason they like messed up the listing. It said it came out in 2016. Yeah, right. It's in like SD, and it still costs like $15. It's great.
Oh my God, that's a real crime.
oh, geez.
Fuck.
It came out in like 90. It had to come out in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, like 2003 or 4 or something like that. It's a 4x3.
I feel like I remember like a TV spot for that. I've never actually seen it, but I feel like I remember that. Like, oh, tonight on blah blah blah, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah, I thought it would be kind of like when I see the name, and I was like, oh, maybe it's like very what the hell is it called? The Halloween one, the Scary Godmother, the 3D one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I was hoping for something like that because that's really interesting. It's a lot of musical elements, and then I turned it on and I said, well, that was a waste of my time.
So you didn't feel like you wasted your time watching Grandma got run over by a reindeer?
Well, I did, but when I found out the liquid snake thing, I was really excited.
I'm looking up pictures of this. I think I've seen this thing. Straight up. It might be on one of those EP tapes my dad's got lying around with all the Christmas specials.
Man, I would love to watch this again with like the actual commercials and stuff.
That would make it worth it, right?
That sounds like a blast.
I'll have to ask my dad, and if I remember, let's look at my watch. 12 months from now, I'll report in.
So yeah, is there any more questions, Sean? Was that the last one?
That's it. Thank you all for sending in your questions. And I guess we'll see you next year. I don't know. We might have something else coming. We don't know yet. I might cut this part out. We'll see.
We can stay tuned. It's the last one for December, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So without further ado, let's get to Jingle All the Way.
After 45 minutes.
After 45 minutes. Didn't you listen to the show?
Yeah, I skipped 45 minutes in.
Oh, you're one of those people.
That's fine. That's fine.
Don't do that. They do it to me every freaking episode I'm in.
I do it to podcasts I listen to. I'm like, I'm not going to listen to Will talk about phones for 45 minutes on my wrestling podcast.
So directed by Brian Levant. Okay, this guy has directed some of my favorite, one of my favorite comedies, Problem Child 2.
Oh, yeah, me too. I saw that. I was like, ooh, nice.
It's fucking great. And we got a lot of familiar faces from that movie in here, too, we'll get to. He also did Beethoven and the fucking Flintstones movie and the Flintstones sequel.
Viva Rock Vegas?
Yeah, with the Baldwin.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he also did my least favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. movie, Snow Dogs.
Whoa, that movie's bad.
Wow, this guy's career really tailspin, didn't it?
Speaking of which, I actually got you're probably familiar with Newt Wallen. I got him a Snow Dogs poster, and I got it signed by Cuba Gooding Jr. and he hung it in his bathroom. And then I told him a year later I forged the signature.
That's fucking amazing. Oh man, this guy's also responsible for the classic. The classic Ice Cube movie, Are We There Yet?
Wow.
And Christmas Story 2 with Daniel Stern. No fucking thanks.
Oh, no.
Way to fucking ruin it. Like, it doesn't need a sequel. What are you doing? Anyway.
Yeah, and he plays the old man, Joe.
Oh, he does. Yeah, it's also, this movie's written by Randy Cornfield.
Oh.
I saw that name, and it hasn't left my head since I read it, because I was like, wow, that is quite a name.
It's Korn like the band Korn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cornfield.
With a big capital K.
It aggressively sounds like a fucking pseudonym. I was like, that's not that guy's real name.
He wrote Eight-Legged Freaks, which is a fine movie.
Yeah.
And that's also why that's not that guy's real name, because clearly he's got some baggage.
I think this is what did it. Jingle All the Way 2 is what did it.
Oh, with Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. Man, what was going on? They were like, okay, we need a sequel to Jingle All the Way, and we need a sequel to Tooth Fairy. Who the fuck's gonna do this job? Oh, Larry the Cable Guy.
Where did he go?
Yeah, but you didn't complete the evil trifecta where you had that property and Larry the Cable Guy, and also produced by WWE Studios.
Oh no!
The triple threat.
Yeah.
Even did Lubden dirty.
He sure did.
They did. They sure did.
They were hornswoggled, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That caused me physical pain. This movie lovingly sits in the same genre that was peaked in the 90s, which is like, busy dad can't get along with son.
Yeah, do you kids have divorce going on? Well, you can watch this movie to feel bad about it.
Oh yeah.
Man.
See the father who's never around.
It was kind of like a House Arrest, that movie. Was that it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those in the because you guys were watching a lot of horror stuff in the 90s, I assume. I was more into the family, because I had 3 sisters, so horror was not really flew in my house back then. I didn't really get into that until I was a teen, so I had all these family movies. So I watched a lot of Brian Levant's films. Like, that was a mainstay aside from all the Disney crap.
Oh sure. No, we watched Flintstones and The Big Green and all kinds of good shit like that.
The Big Green. Holy shit.
What else were we talking about before? Man of the House. We were talking about Jungle to Jungle.
Ooh, some what the hell's his name? Goddamn.
JTT?
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT. There you go.
He's the teenage heartthrob.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Justin, because I was, I didn't really get into horror until I was like in high school, and then I ate it all at once. I took the whole buffet and shoved it down my fucking throat. But yeah, I watched like Beethoven religiously, and the Flintstones I was super excited about as a kid. And in retrospect, not that they're ever going to listen to this because they can't take the cursing for some reason. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for making you sit through the Flintstones, because that is a piece of shit. But Beethoven, pretty good. Don't think it needed 2 sequels, but pretty good.
The Flintstones is fine. At least you got Rick Moranis, you got John Goodman, and the production design looks great.
Oh, it's amazing. I don't think we needed that second one, though.
I guess when you put it next to the sequel, too, it's almost like fucking Casablanca in comparison.
Well,
Isn't Kyle MacLachlan in the first movie?
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
With Halle Berry.
Yeah.
You guys are going to make me want to revisit this, aren't you?
we're gonna.
Should I put myself through that? Is it worth it?
I think so. It's kind of like watching the very Brady movies, like
Okay.
the 90s had that whole thing of bringing back things from the 60s and 70s to higher standard, I think.
More contemporary, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would argue that first Brady Bunch movie is actually pretty damn good.
They're fine. I don't mind the Brady movies. I haven't watched them in a minute, but I think they're fine.
Yeah.
They're definitely they're very fourth wall breaking.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I liked about it, though. And they would bring back, like, Grandma was Florence Henderson and stuff. Like, I was into that.
I hate the Flintstones. I've always hated the Flintstones, so I don't have any reference to that movie, but the cast is like ridiculous.
It's star-studded, which is just bonkers. And again, like Justin said, like the production value on that is amazing, and all the puppets are fucking great.
Yeah, it all looks very sincere and authentic, and I think the people who are in it are pretty impressive, but yeah, I have no love for the Flintstones. In fact, I was one of those kids who's like, Flintstones and Jetsons, cartoons are over.
It's a living.
And we got music by David Newman. This guy's got such a rich and weird career. Like, this is the guy who scored Critters and The Kindred and My Demon Lover. He did both Bill and Ted movies, Little Monsters, which is a personal favorite of mine, The Applegates, and he even did an MD classic, The Runestone.
Ooh.
Hagstrom, at the end of the day, I'm going to be the only one who's not insane.
You'll be as crazy as I am by the end of the day.
So there was something bothering me, actually, and I looked it up after you just said all that. The Jingle All the Way theme that goes into the Turboman theme in the movie, it sounds just like another film, and I'm like, what the hell is it? And I realized it's Galaxy Quest, and he did the same one.
Yes.
Oh my god, it is.
Yep, he sure did.
Yeah, Heathers is on here, Frankenweenie, the original.
Yeah, Sandlot, Coneheads.
Dude, this guy does everything. Yeah, there's a lot of connection between, like, Coneheads and a lot of the other everything else in the Levant multiverse going on in this film. And Chris Columbus, it almost has a little
He's always got his fingers in something Christmas comedy related. Just a random trivia real quick. Tiger Electronics released an actual Turboman in the 90s to coincide with the release of this film. And if you want one, you're going to pay what Arnold Schwarzenegger pays in this movie for it. Not with your life, but we're talking hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Not with grievous bodily harm.
Yeah.
And hopefully it doesn't fall apart in the box.
Oh, the international version?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's educational.
We actually have one of those at the office. Yeah, but it's like
That's awesome.
The battery pack's off the back. It's like busted up. I'm like, who would take that out of the box?
Right!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure why they released toys for it. It's kind of funny that you see this movie and then you go to the store randomly and there's hundreds of them. Like, oh, I guess it sucked.
Who the fuck is Turboman?
Or you have a moment where you're like, is this a movie? Why is anything real?
If you're buying it as film memorabilia, not an actual action figure. So
yeah,
there's nothing to tie it to like a kid wanting to play it. And if you're an adult, you don't want it because you're just watching a movie for your damn kid. Like the Turboman toys made back then were for us as kids now in 2020.
Exactly.
Right.
And then if you try to get one, you're going to pay out the fucking nose for your nostalgia.
I am pretty positive that I think my mom got me or my brother a Turboman toy for Christmas.
So it's gone.
Which goes to show you just how oblivious she is to what's going on in the pop culture world.
That's just another Power Ranger thing or whatever.
Oh, undoubtedly so. Here's the thing. It probably was set next to the Demon Team with his little like cronies who looked like Power Rangers. She was like, oh, that's the same thing, and just grabs Turboman and comes home with it.
I was trying to get one. I was gonna do one for the giveaway, and I was like, "Who the fuck?" Yeah, it's stupid. Me was like, "Yeah, that'll be pretty easy to get." Nope. So we're not
wildly popular yet underrated film Jingle All the Way. Yeah, this will be easy.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, don't expect that.
Also, a movie that's literally making fun of consumerism up and down, and they released this fucking thing in a physical form. That's a little bit of a head scratcher.
It was probably all the extras. They probably said, get them off set and put them in the damn stores.
Yeah, right? What are we going to do with all these?
Make a quick buck.
I think they only made like 200,000 of them or something. Like, not that many for a toy line.
And I got one of them. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Well, it's gone now.
Wow. It was self-actualizing. That was the ploy. They did it. They inflated the own market.
Yeah, they fucking did, yeah.
That's who Sinbad's talking about the whole time, yeah.
Sinbad's sitting in a warehouse selling them for $300 a pop on eBay.
Jim Belushi for sure. Right now. So yeah, just the last thing. There's 2 cuts of this film. I don't know which ones you guys watch, but I watched the extended just so I can talk about some shit later.
Yeah, I watched the extended, and that was a mistake.
I forgot there was an extended cut. I think I watched it like one time ever.
I believe it was the Family Fun edition.
This goes well above and beyond the Cyboman cut of Lawnmower Man, okay? There's a fucking extended cut of Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. It's not Cyboman-esque, though, so don't worry.
I would certainly hope not.
Me too!
This movie would definitely not get hurt by Cyboman showing up, like in the third act.
The extended, I will say, for something like Bad Santa, which is one of my favorite Christmas movies, you need to watch the unrated, the extended one of that, because it adds things you need.
Hard agree.
With Jingle All the Way, I recommend not doing that.
Okay. It's one of those.
You don't need to see Jim Belushi singing anything.
Yeah, he sings a whole song about your dad not being there. Is that what it is?
I think so. Santa fucking you over, not getting you what you want for Christmas?
Yeah, he sings a whole song. It's like a barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's insane.
Does Vern Troyer sing with him? That's what I want to know.
He does not. But he does he does get a little extra, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, and then you get to see Lisa Simpson's in the movie, the voice actress.
Which would have been fine. I think that scene is fine. I can see why they cut it. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Justin, we usually have all our guest plot crunch the film, so you want to give us a condensed version of this story?
Well, it's going to be off the top of my head, but basically it starts out with a fake Power Rangers show called Turboman, where Turboman is saving the president's son from, what the hell's the bad guy's name? Dementor and the Demon Team. And then it cuts to Anakin Skywalker, one and only Jake Lloyd, who is a kid.
Jamie!
Jamie, forgot their last names. Langston?
Langston, yeah.
I don't know why that matters, but, basically he loves Turboman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, his father, who's always at work, not really home for the family kind of a thing. Apparently for years, which they bring up later, like, you haven't gone to the holiday parade for 2 or 3 years.
A long time.
Yeah. he's been tasked to get this Turboman toy to, show off to his kid and be the dad he can. One thing leads to another, and he goes on a quest fighting not only Phil Hartman for the affection of his wife, which I don't think would have been a problem anyway, and with Sinbad, who wants to get Turboman for his son as well, and ends up he becomes Turboman. I guess that's the short version of what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah,
And several dozen people are killed along the way.
Yes, I actually wrote down a list. I wrote down a list of all of Howitzer Langston's crimes.
Oh my god, I had the same idea.
There's a lot.
There's so many. I started not putting them down. I'm like, okay, I already wrote down assault. I can't put like assault in the first degree. There's way too many.
Yeah, right. You think Sinbad's gonna like take the taco just based on that whole bomb situation, but then like when you add up all the little transgressions that Arnold's done, it's like, whoa!
Yeah, those Toy Story affairs are heated. Also, he's got fucking breaking and entering. There's a whole bunch of shit. Arson.
Stealing from a kid?
If you say one felony, you're scraping the top of the iceberg, okay? That's it. Like
The biggest ones I saw was he did impersonating a police officer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Destruction of property, including a police motorcycle. I believe he was flying down the shoulder of the highway going 70.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna make it.
Because he's gonna, you're supposed to feel bad for him, but you're like,
You're an asshole!
You're an asshole.
You're that asshole that we're like, oh look, there goes that fucking asshole.
In fact, he has no redemption arc. He just oops,
No, he doesn't. I was just talking about that last night with my girlfriend when we were watching it.
He dumb lucks his way into every single situation and comes out on top. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He's like the CEO of like a mattress company. He's like, oh yeah, I'll get you 200 king size by next week. Like he has it's not like the real crime is how Sinbad gets fucked over in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I can't wait to talk about that because I hard agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil Hartman, don't go after Tom Hanks' wife or whatever, Rita Wilson, whose hair looks like it's swallowing her head in this movie.
Man, she walked in the frame. At first, I was like, "Is that Marissa Tomei? What's happening to her head?"
Oh my goodness!
Wow, like Tom Hanks. Yeah, I like Marissa Tomei, but something wrong with her head.
Something's eating her.
So we kicked this fucking movie off. Well, I guess we meet Turboman first, like Justin kind of set up for us.
Seemingly saving like a Richie Rich stand-in or something.
It's an entire Super Sentai segment.
Yeah, it's even filmed at Vasquez Rocks.
It's in some quarry or some canyon, like every fucking episode of Power Rangers.
No, it's in Vasquez Rocks where they film like Star Trek and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like the actual location.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Richard Mole as the mentor, by the way, kidnaps his fucking president's son or something.
Yeah.
In this another cameo.
I can't believe I missed him, but I didn't notice that was Richard Mole at all.
Oh yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
That voice, you can't miss it.
He's back. This is like pre-Mistima. He couldn't get the job as the mall as the Santa for fucking Whoopi's company, so now he's a fucking he played Dementor.
We just keep stumbling into like shit. He's like, hello, hi, I'm evil again, and just fucking backs out of the room. Like,
listen, there's no stumbling. This was a planned thing. You just might not have been in on it.
We also get Lorraine Newman is here and Harvey Korman is here as the president and I don't know, the president's wife.
Yeah, what the fuck?
First lady.
Yeah, the first lady. But Lorraine Newman plays LaWanda in Problem Child too.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Turboman's on the scene and Jamie is super into this.
Yeah. Jake Lloyd himself.
He's throwing popcorn around. He's going nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever noticed that. He sits down on his beanbag, and I thought his beanbag chair exploded. It's popcorn that I had to like frame by frame it. I was like, what the hell?
Well, I guess he's just a messy kid, right? It's all over him when he's eating that fucking popcorn. Can't keep it in his mouth.
Jake Lloyd's still messy, dude.
That poor fucking guy, dude.
I feel so bad for that guy. Not for this movie. He's actually fine in this film, but, Star Wars fans, the worst people.
He's all right, but I wouldn't watch this and go, yeah, that's the guy. That's Darth Vader. That's him.
No.
Yeah, I still got to go back to that fucking documentary on Phantom Menace. If it's still on YouTube, I recommend checking it out. All the behind the scenes. They literally have a part where they show where George picks the kid, and the other kid, I'm sorry, he was way better. And at the end of the day, whether Jake Lloyd sucked or not, fuck all the people that had to pick on this guy and send him to a fucking, psych ward.
Well, yeah, they did the same thing to the Jar Jar actor. That guy was psychologically tormented by the public for years.
Doesn't Jake Lloyd have, like, multiple personality disorder or something?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's, like, super fucked up because of that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think he had some...
He got picked on in high school so bad, I think he had to, like, drop out or some shit. I haven't read about it in a while.
I mean, also, it was all over after this. Like, after you co-star with Arnold Schwarzenegger, what are you going to do next?
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
You hit the pinnacle. You're done.
He should have stopped there.
So Rita Wilson walks in and she plays Liz Livingston, and they're getting ready to go to his big karate class where he's going to get his yellow or his purple belt, excuse me. And of course, Dad's not home. He's at the office doing his fucking mattress thing.
Oh yeah, while they're having a raging Christmas party. Mind you, I've worked at some big companies. I worked at NFL Films. I worked at a lot of places in my time, and I've never had one of these 80s, 90s movies Christmas parties, and it sucks.
Yeah, man, I always think about Scrooge too, where the chick's like sitting on the fucking copy machine and everybody's smoking and drinking and shit. Like I never, I don't know.
Yeah, or like trading places. Like it's like, what the hell?
Wouldn't it be wild if, as Arnold's leaving the building, the camera slowly pans up and it says Nakatomi Plaza?
Carl Winslow's out there eating a donut.
Holy shit.
And he narrowly avoids being in a Die Hard movie so he can go be in his own Christmas guy.
They're turning my car into Swiss cheese! Get me back up now! God damn it!
I get Die Hard because, it's the first time they're in this new building. They're celebrating.
Right. No, yeah.
I get trading places or like whatever. But this is a mattress distribution company.
They don't even make the shit there.
Yeah, he's like, I'll get it to you. Like I don't know what they do.
I don't know. It seems like he's the guy doing all the work, because when he's placing these orders for the customers calling in, he's literally manually going into the system and like doing the orders right then and there.
It wasn't even a spreadsheet. It was like a Word document.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Arnold, just click up and down on the directional area here. It'll look good on the film. Don't worry about it.
Just a call number, send mattress.
You're my number one customer.
Oh yeah, I love the number one customer thing.
That's the best gag in this.
And wait, the question is, because I guess he's talking to other people that are missing their kids' karate games.
I get. Yeah, the guy who wants the woman who wants the fucking color changed on the mattress.
Yeah, Tim Allen's on the line. He's getting some for his fucking toy company he works for.
I forgot he works for a toy company in that movie. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, Peter Boyle's his boss.
In Santa Claus, yeah.
I'm just gonna point it out right now. I have this theory that everybody in Arnold Schwarzenegger movies are what I like to call Arnold blind. And everybody, like us as the audience, see him as this hulking Austrian man.
Well, no, in this one, like, a lot of people are intimidated by him in this movie.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think they like don't hear the Austrian accent coming out.
Especially at the end of the movie when it's really important to what's going on.
I was gonna say, like, there's always been some dissonance with me when I watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he's not like, a murderous stack of beef who's just cutting through, an army by himself. He is a colossal human being who could probably physically intimidate anybody he'd like, but in these comedies, like, everyone treats him like he's 5'6".
They walk all over him.
No one's ever scared of him.
Phil Hartman's even like, oh, you can't bench press your way out of this one. Like, they understand that he's huge, but they're like, what are you gonna do? Hit me? There's laws.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me demonstrate how little I care for those laws over the next 90 minutes.
I just think it's funny because he's always like this, talking all over the thing.
Oh yeah,
and nobody seems to recognize him.
Literally nobody does.
That's like another problem. Maybe he's mad. Like he has this little weenie kid who's doing karate. He should be like snapping buses in half and stuff. Like, what happened? Where'd the genes go?
They got him pushing too many pencils is the problem.
He should be killing John Connors.
That's the problem. He shot a 9-year-old. He's like,
whoops.
Well, yeah. Who was ordering a Mai Tai.
Overcorrected, I think.
So then he has, like, his assistant keeps coming in while he's on the phone, has, like, cue cards more or less, telling him, like, yeah, your son's karate lesson in 20 minutes. He's, like, waving her away, and she's like, that's what you said half an hour ago. Because he's like, oh, I'll make it.
It's not like this is the first time.
No.
I mean, this man has perpetually let his family down for years.
And it's 2 days before Christmas. Like,
yeah.
Unless this is, like, literally a block away. You're not fucking making it.
Not even close.
Also, how much of a habit is it that your reception had pre-prepared response cards for when you would eventually say, like, oh yeah, no problem? She's like, oh boy, here we go. All right, option C.
Oh yeah, she's used to it.
She keeps it in the closet, yeah.
She's got like she's like a folder full of like dialogue trees. She's like, all right, well, this is for his kid's karate class. This is for his graduation. This is for his communion.
So then he fucks out of there. He leaves. He's like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And she's like, he ain't gonna make it. And this is where he fucking gets on the parkway and it's fucking dead traffic. You're not moving an inch.
Oh man, it's Garden State Parkway North, baby. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Yeah, I think this takes place where in Minneapolis.
Oh yeah,
looks like Jersey to me.
Yeah, well, the Mall of America's in it, so they must be in like St. Paul.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just busted.
No, trust me, I know. I'm from Jersey. I get all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he decides to just skip traffic and go 70 down the shoulder, where the fucking T-1000 pulls him over on his motorcycle. If anyone needs to face swap and deep fake anything, it's this movie and the motorcycle cop as a T-1000.
Ask and ye shall get. This is the MDU, Justin.
Yeah, this is him. I think you just figured out what this guy's character is gonna be for this episode.
Get out.
It's just Robert Patrick.
Yep.
We were talking about last week. He's coming out of those flames after Jack Frost exploded. Here he is.
And here falls into the biggest plot hole of the film. And that is this guy, so like they go on this tumultuous adventure where this cop keeps getting maimed and hurt and all this stuff by Arnold, but he has his information. He gave him a ticket.
Right.
He knows who this guy is. Why not just arrest him?
Because it's Christmas?
He's a glutton for punishment. You know what it is? He's a Terminator. He doesn't actually feel any pain. It's all an act.
This movie is very anti-authority. They're making this cop out to be the Grinch, and when he blows up, it's funny.
He just reforms. It's fine.
Oh, Sinbad blows him up, and he links back together.
And when he burns his hands, he's just got this funny wrapping on it. Oh look, coffee spilled out his hands. Laugh, people.
Liquid metal.
He puts up his hand with the wrapping, and the T-1000 saber shoots out of it and right through Arnold's fucking head.
That's what happens to Phil Hartman at the end of the movie. Through the eggnog carton.
Oh yeah, the fucking thermos. I think that's rectified a little bit, only because it's misdemeanors, right? He gets a speeding ticket, he hits the guy's fucking bike or whatever. But when we get to the explosion and stuff, you gotta remember Arnold's car has been stripped and is just sitting on the side of a fucking road later. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
So they can't get a beat on him, I guess. There's too much shit going on because we got to prepare for the parade.
Well, they're dealing with rioting and murder happening in every retail store across the country because you could just storm a toy store and then murder the man, in front of the door.
No questions asked.
No.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll seemingly be pretty happy about it.
So then the T-1000, because Arnold gives him some lip saying, I'm in a hurry. He's like, all right, step out of the car. Walk the line. Count the alphabet. Backwards. And then it keeps intercutting from that scene to the karate award ceremony.
Yeah, and we get introduced to Phil Hartman, who plays Ted.
I love this character, who is this overqualified with intent bachelor who just preys on divorced housewives.
Praise? They are throwing themselves at him.
Oh yeah,
I know. Yeah, he's swatting them away at various points of the movie.
But he wants that honeypot that he can't get. He wants Arnold's. He wants Rita Wilson.
The one person uninterested.
He wants that fucking honeypot hairdo. It's fucking hilarious because somebody offers her cookies or offers him cookies. She's like, oh, thanks for helping me out or whatever. And then some other woman leans in. She's like, hey, my porch light is out. And he's like, I got just the tool for the job.
It is a tornado of euphemisms in 6 seconds. These two women come, she's they're like, hey, hello, my pipes are clogged. You want to do something about it? He's like, I'll be right over. And this woman's like, you want to try my desserts?
He's fucking the neighborhood.
I love Rita Wilson's reaction to all this though, because while he's getting all these women hot and heavy, she's like, ugh.
Well, the thing is, at the same time, he's filming the match, right?
Right, for Arnold.
So when Arnold eventually watches that tape, he's going to hear all of this.
Right! This is just like in In Pursuit with Daniel Baldwin when that guy says, hey, can you video me and my family?
Yeah.
And then he just zooms in on that woman following him.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck did this guy? We gave him a ride. We let him hide in the back of our car. What an asshole!
We bought him a coffee? What's happening? Holy shit, dude. You think I don't know. Ted knows everything. I think he's an editor too. I think he like ripped that and like cut that part out, you think?
Yeah, right, because he would come over with like a personalized, like a green VHS tape.
Oh yeah. It's red and green, like
Candy cane stripes on it, like
here you go.
He would put what is his wife's name? He would put like the wife and son's name, but not Arnold's character's name on it. Like
yeah, Liz.
Yeah. To Liz and Jamie. Where's my name?
Yeah.
Why isn't my name on there? Because it's too long to spell.
Jamie's purple belt ceremony for Rita. For my sugar cookie.
Oh, Jesus.
So then Arnold gets there and
they're sweeping.
Surprise, no one's there. I don't know what he thought was going to happen. It's like all the lights are off and he's like jogging and like, oh.
Isn't there like a janitor sweeping? I love that gag.
Yeah, she's sweeping up. Okay, I have to talk about this. She's sweeping up the remains of the wooden boxes these children had to break to get their purple belts. What the fuck kind of karate ceremony is this? What is this? But the Street Fighter universe? Like, break this car. Congratulations, here's your black belt.
Can we talk about the fact that, like, I think it's totally ridiculous that we teach kids karate, and a little bit later he talks about getting his black belt, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Why are we awarding these children a black belt in karate?
Because it's going to come all back at the end when Jake Lloyd has that little jump axe kick that he uses on Sinbad. He learned that in karate class.
I mean, in real life, because I used to do karate.
It's a thing. My boss at my old job used to put her kid in karate. And I honestly think it was just to like get him the fuck out of the house and use some energy up because the kid was like running around like a nut all the time.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was me. I think it was more of like a get the hell out discipline kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, because my mom was like, God Christ, I can't stand looking at you. Or something. I don't know, maybe I'm implying there.
But I get what you're saying, Joe. Like, why are we teaching little kids self-defense maneuvers? But I think it is literally just something to do for a kid.
Yeah, well, it's also about, like, getting together and, like, being on a team, sort of, question mark.
I mean, I saw Karate Kid, sure.
Learning patience and things, yeah.
You know, this might have been that Jedi training we were talking about.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, could be.
Yeah, they go in the back. They, they don't call them Padawans anymore, but,
No, too old. It's too old.
And you learn patience by shattering a wooden crate to get your promotion.
I have to assume that's a real thing, right? Like, I've never taken a karate class. I've never seen a karate class.
I don't think it is. I don't think that's a thing that's happened.
You guys were in karate. That's not how it works. They, like, hand it to you.
Oh.
No, they hand it to you. It's not like Mario. It's like, yeah, break this open and get the mushroom.
I don't know. Never actually been to or seen a ceremony, so I have no clue. I was just like, okay, this is how it's done, sure.
To get your belts, you have to learn a kata, right? That's like your final exam.
Yeah, your pose. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you do your whole kata or whatever, and then like sensei like bows and gives you the belt and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, whoever has the best arm strength can become a purple belt.
Okay, here you go. Here's some balsa wood. Oh, there's your purple belt, kiddo. Get out the fuck out of here.
Gentle breeze would have broken this open, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this would have been a good scene for a kumite, I think.
He gets in, there's corpses being piled up. It's like, you missed the blood tournament. What were you doing?
Jamie's ripping off Ted's kid's fucking head.
Fatality.
Jamie is so upset that you missed him murdering that man by pulling out his ribcage and beating him with it, okay?
He had 3 of them in there, surprisingly.
So even though Arnold was like an hour late to the ceremony, he's like shocked, and then he goes home. And, like, he acts like nothing happened. He's like, oh, hey, Liz, how you doing? She's like, you don't gotta warm up to me, Howard. It's your son whose karate class you missed. And he's like, huh, where's the little tyke? Watching Turboman again. You know, they got that Turboman channel. It's on 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got that shit taped.
I guess that must be what it is, right?
Oh, yeah, man. We used to tape dinosaurs. I used to wear the shit out of those tapes.
Here's the thing, though. Honestly, the cultural fascination around this character and the lengths they go to present him to the public, it would not shock me if there was a Turboman channel at this point, because like every store treats it like it's an invaluable commodity.
The way I look at it is like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, like if you think about that, because it was like,
Yeah.
obviously then that became a big thing just in our real lives, but if you look at that movie, I think it's very similar, where that character was so popular that it was like everybody knew about it, like Superman is, or Spider-Man, or Batman.
Yeah, it's kind of like Superman with Power Rangers. I mean, remember, because like the toy that comes up in this film, it's like a Tickle Me Elbow, a Furby, a PlayStation 5. You can't get one.
Exactly.
You know, because imagine the movie if you know, because I think they might have named the kid Jamie just in case they went with a girl.
Maybe.
But then would they have used Turboman? Wouldn't it have been more of like a Barbie situation?
Oh, no, it would be a Barbie or a stuffed animal or something.
You think? Or like a Wonder Woman, maybe?
Turbo Woman, that's nicer.
Well, it was the 90s, and movie executives were like, girls don't buy action figures, what are you talking about?
They're still saying that now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a reboot. It's Jingle All the Way 3. It's Jingle All the Way, and it's Turbo Woman, and Arnold's going to be played by Melissa McCarthy, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, God, help me.
I hurt hearing all this.
You know, you just said that, and guess what? It's coming. There it is. It's out in the fucking universe.
Thanks for that tulpa you just put out in the air.
We brought Tammy and the T-Rex to fucking 4K uncut Blu-ray. Now look what you did.
Oh, God. I was going to say, I was kind of into that idea on a surface level. Like, don't actually, like, want it to happen, but I'm like, okay, sure. Melissa McCarthy, hard out.
It couldn't be any more offensive than the Larry the Cable Guy sequel, so.
Oh, I'm trying to think of who would be Sinbad, and I'm thinking about Supermarket Sweep right now.
Leslie Jones! Just, bring her back on from Ghostbusters. They had good chemistry. Fuck it.
Just call it a day.
I'm ready for this movie.
She can yell about, it's a sick world! It's a sick world!
Keep my precious Kristen Wiig away from this abomination.
Oh, they're a gay couple, Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig.
She's Rita Wilson!
My two moms, yep.
You could probably bring Jake Lloyd back.
He's one of the toy store workers.
He's Ted.
Oh, yeah.
He's Booster at the end. He takes Booger's part. Where the hell you been? We're waiting for hours.
Rooster.
But he's like, it's super serious and dark and just...
Oh my God.
Where have you been?
So Arnold Schwarzenegger's like trying to like talk to Jamie, and he's giving him the cold shoulder and shit. Let me tell you something. I don't care what my dad did to me. If I slammed a door in his face, I'll get my fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, to your room?
Yeah.
That door would be off the fucking hinges.
Oh yeah.
I've done that and had like the door has slammed and it hasn't been in contact with wood long enough to be considered closed before it's being ripped open again. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, I want to point out when he runs up to his room and he's mad and starts sulking and stuff. I was just thinking about it, and this could have been the extended scene. Who's outside the window on the second floor?
Marv and Harry?
It's Ted. He's up there putting lights up.
Oh my God, that's right.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because when he gets home, fucking Ted's on the roof and he's putting lights up. He's like, here you go, Howard. I put your Christmas lights up because it's Christmas Eve tomorrow.
I had some extras.
I noticed you what I'm doing for your attractive wife.
Yeah, he's up there spying on the wife.
Oh my God, he's looking in the window at Rita?
I think you're right. That's exactly what he's trying to do, at least.
Holy shit.
That should be in there.
I think her shower's right about here.
Oh, these cookies.
Because imagine Arnold looks over his shoulder and just sees fucking Phil Hartman in the window just looking in.
Eating a cookie?
I think he's setting up cameras, honestly. He's got that bathroom window right there. I'm putting lights out, quote unquote. He's setting up a security camera.
Just put that together, man. Fuck. You know that's what his camcorder, he's up there. He's got it. Yep. It happens right after the karate thing ends. It's still on the same tape.
I want to see his tapes.
Oh, I don't want to see his tape. It's probably like the Poughkeepsie tapes. I'm good. He's like putting all the transparent masks on and doing like a crab walk.
Oh, P.S. Jamie has this huge... I wish I had this when I was a kid. It's a huge fucking mural of Captain America on his wall, and he's got like Marvel comic sheets. I did have X-Men, but...
Spoiled. Kid's fucking spoiled.
Well, his dad's rich.
He's got an art desk, which is on an angle that you would just like get as like an illustrator when you have some money, not as a fucking 9-year-old. Like, goddamn, this guy's got money.
But that's the thing. Arnold Schwarzenegger is making up for his absence by showering his son with gifts of shit, except for this one thing he wants.
Well, that's what he wants to do with the Turboman. He's like, is there anything you want to make you feel better so the problem goes away?
Yep, and that's it looks like he's done that quite a bit.
Well, that's what he asks him straight up right after after he does this offensive Asian accent where he ties the fucking the belt around his head.
That shit's funny as hell. It's really cool.
I love the faces he makes.
Oh, yeah.
This probably is up there. I think it was a few years in the same line, but this matches True Lies in terms of amazing zoom-ins on Arnold's face.
Oh, yeah.
There's some good ones in this.
And then Jamie gives him the Red Ryder BB gun fucking spiel on this toy.
Yeah, and he even ends it with batteries not included. Like he's remembering the
commercial.
TV commercial. That's like toddlers nowadays before they go to bed, like and subscribe. Like it's a horror. It's like this horror.
That's our reality now.
That's fucking terrifying.
And Arnold's like, okay, yeah, I'll get it. No problem. Turboman, yeah, whatever. No problem.
Jake Lloyd's like, yeah, whoever doesn't get one's gonna be a real loser. Johnny's getting one. Phil Hartman's got his kid one, so I better get one too.
I sadly relate to this all too well.
Oh, it's okay, because come January, nobody's gonna give a fuck about Turboman.
Well, because they all got one at that point. Except for Jamie. Because Arnold, he goes to bed, and he's like bullshitting with his wife. He's like, yeah, he asked for like this doll or something. And she's like, oh, yeah, the Turboman. I asked you weeks ago to pick it up. You got it, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, with all, let me re-say all the things my son said because I haven't memorized in that quick scene.
With the poster jetpacks and the 3 different phases and it's the turbo time? Yeah, I got it. I got it last week or whatever. It's at the office.
And she's like, whoo, you had me real nervous because it's hard as fuck to find right now.
Impossible, I think, is the word you're looking for.
And then we get one of those zoom-ins Justin was just talking about, a classic one on his face when she rolls over in bed.
Yeah.
With the light. It's a very Morticia Addams type look.
I was just going to say that.
I fucking love it. His fucking eyes pop open. Ah! Shit! I didn't buy the toy.
So the next morning, Anakin's eating his fucking Turboman cereal. He's got the fucking Turboman pajamas. He's watching the Turboman cartoon.
He's all in.
He's all in. And it's like, what, 7 in the morning? And everybody's in their pajamas because it's Christmas Eve. We're hanging out. And
why didn't he leave before everybody woke up so he wouldn't have to answer any fucking questions?
He comes down fully dressed, and Freddie Wilson's like, where you going? He's like, I got to go to the office. And Jamie's like, oh, you don't have to work today, do you, Dad? He's like, no, I have to get the DOLL. I hope Jamie can't spell.
I hope Jamie can't spell this 4-letter word.
He's definitely old enough that he knows what you said, but okay, I guess not.
Jamie's like, no, it's a ACTION space FIGURE.
Arnold's already out the door.
That was totally me as a kid when people... It's not a doll, Dad. It's a fucking action figure. Well, without the fucking...
Sinbad delivers that line later.
Also, on the note of him leaving early in the morning, like 3 in the morning, Phil Hartman's character to be out there, like, just doing whatever. It's like...
Yeah, he's still at the window.
Hey, Howard, what are you doing up this early, huh?
Hey, Arnold's taking a pee here on the window. Hey, Howitzer, you got an extension cable in there?
I need to plug this camcorder in. Don't worry about it. It's for security.
What is this thing going out of my window?
Do you have my penis on there? Just my wife's pussy? Okay. Wait a second.
I like the American Beauty version of this fucking...
Oh, God.
Balthazar.
So he fucking runs out to his car. And like Connor was saying, Phil Hartman's out there, just like literally like the guy. They live next door, but he's incredibly close to like Arnold's house with his Christmas display.
He runs up with the reindeer.
Yeah, Ted the reindeer.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, just real quick, there's a parade happening that day, and even though Arnold Schwarzenegger's missed it for the past 5 fucking years, he promises Jamie again that he will be there most definitely. Don't you worry about it, I'll be there.
Because it is the Turboman parade.
Yes, specifically, Turboman will be there.
Not Goku this year, Turboman.
Not Pikachu either.
That's why I said what I said before about like how this action figure is represented in this world, because like we're in a time period where like Iron Man's name is like pop culture currency everywhere, and there has not yet been a fucking Iron Man parade, okay? I have never lived to see something that's like, here comes the Ninja Turtles parade, their own parade.
Well, I think it's like that thing where, like, you know, in the Thanksgiving Day parade for Macy's, like Santa's at the end, but this time it's Turboman, and it takes place on Christmas Eve.
It's a guy from it is like watching the Macy's Day parade end with, yeah, like you said, as opposed to Santa, it's the fucking Power Rangers. Like, that would blow my mind.
Yeah.
Tommy comes out.
I think this is kind of like a false flag type of situation. Remember, this isn't the Macy's Day Parade.
Right.
This isn't New York. It's the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul's Wintertainment Festival Parade, and it has been sponsored by big money from the Turboman company, Saban, whatever they're doing.
Honestly, I feel like the same people that made Small Soldiers made this toy.
Could be.
I mean, Phil Hartman's in both, so I feel like that, you know, lines up well enough.
Yeah, well, because Phil Hartman, rest in peace, like, this came out before he died, and Small Soldiers came out right after he died.
Yeah, it was right in the pocket there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. What a sad story that is.
Yeah.
I hate that story. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I don't want to go into it. If you want to look it up, go ahead. I think there was just a documentary about it on Netflix that was very good. And so yeah, the reindeer.
Phil Hartman comes up. His name's Ted in this movie, if we haven't said that. But he also has a reindeer named after himself for some. I guess that's what his son named it, also known as Ted.
The son named it, but that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
He walks up and the reindeer has the voice of Seth MacFarlane. Hey, Howard.
Arnold's like, what are you going to do with a deer? He's like, I just give it to my son. Where are you off to so early? Like he's got to tell him for some reason.
Right. Like nothing can make the kid's Christmas more special than a reindeer. You know what I'm saying, Howard? Huh? Howdster?
Where you going, Howard? You be gone for long? Exactly how many hours? That's great.
Is your wife in there? Okay.
Did you leave your blinds open?
I forget if he says it here or later, but he's also like, well, you know, my son, he'll have fun with this little reindeer for a few months, and then I already talked to a family up north. We're going to go up there and release it into the wild. And I'm thinking, like, a fucking bear's going to eat this thing.
No, he said he's going to release it into a family of deer.
Oh, right, yeah.
He goes, I've been watching a family of deer down at Lake Minnetonka. I'm going to release him, and they'll accept him as one of his own.
A fucking alcoholic deer is going to be running around.
A fucking reindeer! Like, what are they, like white-tailed deer?
Yeah, like I don't know, you know, because that's up north in Canada and mooses. Like, I don't really know what the if they let them cross the border, if they have a passport. I don't know what the ecology is, but you probably shouldn't release a fucking reindeer, a drunk reindeer, into the local, you know, flora and fauna.
No, he's a fucking booze hound. He's gonna hurt somebody.
A reindeer hopped up in McDonald's and booze. Like, also, his character is basically Quagmire. It just hit me right now. Like, this is neighborhood creep who just like,
do not sully Mr. Phil Hartman with that.
I said he's like Quagmire. I didn't say he was Quagmire.
He's much more slick than Quagmire.
He's way smarter than Quagmire and is less just flat out offensive than the Quagmire character is.
So Phil's like, where you going, Howard? And he's like, I got to go get the Turboman doll for Jamie. And he's like, okay. Well, I got a Turbo Man for Johnny months ago. He's safely nestled under our tree.
You see, I've been preparing this deception for months where I'm going to sneak it in your wife's house and basically take your place.
You know what? It's like the radio play of the movie. It sounds perfect. I just want to hear you guys go line for line, Phil Hartman and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I just like to do voices.
I love doing Phil Hartman's voice, especially in this, because every line he says is dripping with either, like, dishonesty or insincerity, or he's being deliberately just, like...
an asshole?
He's needling Arnold the whole... Yes, he's needling Arnold the whole fucking movie, and it's funny as fuck to me because, like, he could reach over and just pop fucking Ted's head like a pimple, but he doesn't.
And Arnold has a line here. He like mumbles under his breath as he pulls his car out. And what does he say?
Oh, because Phil Hartman's like, better wrap some chains around your tires. It's gonna get icy later.
Oh, right. He goes, I'm gonna wrap a chain around your head. And he's like, huh? What? What did you say?
What? Okay. And he waves.
Yeah, I actually, there's a lot of lines in this movie, mainly from Sinbad, where if you're not watching with subtitles, you're gonna miss it.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He's got some great diatribes throughout this movie, just complaining in the best way possible.
And speaking of the man himself, we cut to the first toy store that Arnold tries to get the Turboman from.
That Arnold thinks he's just gonna fucking walk in and buy and be done and go home.
This is the definition of, like, entitlement. He just walks in front of these people like, fuck you, peasants.
Oh, yeah!
This whole entire societal exchange between this group of people was bizarre to me because
Connor, I'm gonna stop you there because I guess you've never worked at Toys R Us.
I have a fun story for you. I did. I shattered a glass window with a sand pallet.
Okay!
Yep, I worked freight, or the stock trucks for Toys R Us. I was there at 3 in the morning until 10 a.m., 5 days a week. So, yeah, I worked in the warehouse upstairs. It was like 10 of us had to move this pallet of sand. It was like 500 pounds of sand. And then we tried getting out the side door, and we shattered the whole thing in Tom's River.
Okay.
Well, wait. Why'd you have that much sand? For like play sand for sandboxes?
It was like sandboxes. They would send it all on like these pallets, and they just stack it on top of each other. And like, so taking off bag by bag would take so much time that we just put on a pallet, and every human being who was on the shift at that point got around this thing and pushed it through the store out the side door.
I gotta ask this as a quick aside, because I worked at that same Toys R Us. Was Ken the manager when you worked there?
I think he was.
Oh, okay. Just had to know. Because I worked there after you had. I didn't even know you existed when I worked there, Connor.
Oh, the hours I was working there, though, I don't think there's a chance we would ever see each other because I was there in the dead of night and gone by the morning.
It was like 10 years ago, so maybe?
Yeah, I think it was a little before that.
Yeah. Anyway, he's at this store with a shit ton of people trying to get in, and they won't let him in because it's not 9 o'clock exactly yet.
And people are like, get the fuck out of here. Get in the back of the line, asshole. And then Sinbad, like, I don't know, offers some support. He's like, oh, just leave the man alone. He's trying to get a toy for his son.
Sinbad, by the way, is at work.
He's working, right?
He's fucking working, but he's not actually. He's walking around with the mail bag. He's got the uniform on, but I don't see this guy put a single letter in a mailbox.
People aren't getting their Christmas packages.
Well, remember, it's Christmas Eve. They don't work that day.
They don't? Then why does he have? He has all that mail that's undelivered.
So what is his gimmick?
Guys, he's a fucking deranged sociopath who's also a postal worker in the 90s. He's not okay.
Yeah, I guess it's just for the movie.
Yeah, that's a trope you can't really do anymore.
No.
Right, yeah. I guess it really is just there so he can have, like, antics associated with his maildom.
He needs something to carry bombs in.
Yeah, and the term going postal was around for, like, exclusively this time period, and then people were like, maybe we should stop saying that.
You don't say.
Yeah, was this the same year as Demon Knight with that postal situation?
It might be. That was 96, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah. So Sinbad's like talking to Arnold, and he like doesn't want anything to fucking do with this guy, and he starts going on this fucking rant about like consumerism and like toy companies, and like they're like a big cartel business that's like pumping billions of dollars into commercials to like brainwash kids so that they ask their parents for something that they can't buy, which in turn makes them hate their parents.
You're woke, Sinbad. You're woke.
And then he starts strangling a lady with a fur coat on. And then that's a line you kind of miss that, like, you know, the crowd kind of reacts to that, and he lets her go. He's like, oh, you probably shouldn't wear fur. Like, he's kind of, like, belittling her, and I'm like, oh, I never caught that before.
Dude, as soon as he says it, it cuts. Like, right after he says it, it cuts. So
Which is weird, because then in the extended cut, they talk to a fur coat lady, and I assumed it was the same lady, because
right.
Now there's 2 fur coat ladies, but we'll get to that.
There's, like, 3 of them. He ends his rant with, like, he's talking about, like, making an alimony payment to a woman he slept with everybody in the post office except him.
Yeah.
It's just funny shit.
So is his kid even his kid?
Maybe not, but he's got to get him a Turboman.
To be fair, you never see his kid, so I don't think the kid might exist. He might just be crazy.
He's just in a fucking padded cell with a Turboman doll, like, later on, just like, yeah, I'm gonna give you to my son.
And Sinbad did this really well. I know originally they wanted to get Joe Pesci.
Oh no.
What a different movie that would have been.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I think Chris Columbus was scared that the height difference would be too much. But I'm like, yeah, but then you have twins, like,
sure,
that might be funny. So I'm not sure.
Let's get those Apple boxes.
I like that it's Sinbad because, yeah, the height difference I think is a big thing because Sinbad is a giant man.
Yeah. Because Sinbad has to, like, run down the road with him and, you know, see him eye to eye.
I don't think Joe Pesci would have worked out right.
No, I think his crazy is also matching Arnold's, like physical presence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing big and Arnold is just big.
Yeah.
It's Sinbad, in my opinion at least, like his most memorable role.
I think so.
I think this is my favorite thing he's ever done.
You know what? I think Joe Pesci could have been Jim Belushi's Santa part.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny as shit.
Yes! I would have taken Pesci over Belushi any fucking day.
That's great.
Or if he was the elf, that would have been funny.
Ooh.
Mickey from fucking Seinfeld?
And he was, I think it might have been the same name in Death to Smoochie. He was in that too.
I can't remember. I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock strikes, they open the doors, and what do? They trample a man.
They kill a man.
It's his footprints in his face.
That guy's dead. Like,
So they rush in and everybody's breaking each other's fucking necks to get in.
While the song, "It's the most wonderful time of the year," plays, and all these people are getting knocked into fucking displays.
Much like Bad Santa, this movie kills it with the Christmas music.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And wouldn't you know it, Arnold comes up upon empty shelves that says sold out. They're all gone. They don't have the Turboman.
Sinbad is the only other person surprised by this.
Are these two like the most clueless motherfuckers in the whole world? You know?
Yeah, I think that's the case.
well, one of them is crazy, and one of them is married to his job.
Wait, so what the hell? Wait, what else was everyone else rushing into the store for? They have everything else.
I was just gonna say that.
Nobody wants Booster. That's for goddamn sure.
They want that 1996 version of Monopoly. It's it's only gonna be around for a few more days.
They are all there for Beanie Babies.
They probably are.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, to be honest.
Furby, maybe.
Some Spawn toys, some McFarlane stuff, maybe.
Alien figures.
Maybe this universe is obsessed with action figures altogether. Like maybe Turboman is just the most popular one, but all the other ones cause pop culture fervors too.
They're trying to get it from the pit.
Yeah. Fuckers. But then they run into Cyril Figgis from Archer, who laughs at them.
Yes. SNL alumni.
Yes, currently Jerry on Rick and Morty, too.
Yeah, I think both of those guys are character actors.
Yeah, they ask about Turboman dolls, and these retail employees, seemingly having had their fill of human beings altogether, just laugh at them.
They make a fucking example of this guy.
They publicly embarrass these two people. They gather more employees to point and laugh at them, and then gather more people.
Yeah, more people, exactly, not employees. They get all the crowd of savages and say, "He wants a Turbo Man!"
What an asshole. And then so fucking Arnold grabs him and he's like, how about I beat the shit out of both of you? Where do I get a Turbo Man? And he's like, there's one left. It's leaving the store with some lady. And then he like describes this woman that's just like basic old lady. Like, it's a little woman in a coat. She's old or whatever. I don't know.
So what? Like this part, I was like, so you just gave away, you gave a crazy person details to go track a woman down and steal her toy? Is that what just happened?
He's making minimum wage in the 90s. Fucker.
He does not give a shit.
He doesn't want to get his head pounded in.
She's paying layaway on an action figure. Fuck her. She has a fur coat and she's using layaway.
So they run off, and Sinbad gets a great one here. He nails Arnold in the stomach with his mailbag.
And goes fucking flying through some Dementor display.
Foreshadowing, maybe?
Okay, who is this little Asian kid? Because he's in fucking everything as...
He's in Heavyweights!
Yeah, he's just there all the time. Like, he's always like that side character.
What the fuck? He was in some movie. I can't remember what it was, but he's like bothering some guy, and the guy's like, "Hey, leave me alone, kid." And he's like, "Heh, heh, heh."
Well, in this one, he's driving a remote control car around in a store full of fucking maniacs.
Yeah, so like Joe just said, he's driving this remote control car, and somehow Arnold maneuvers this thing like around a corner, turns it around, he can't even see it, and trips Sinbad with it.
He goes flying, fucking falls right on his back. Also, this guy's got something broken. I don't know what, but something.
Yeah, it was a bad fall.
Well, I mean, the fact that he wasn't paralyzed by the end of the film
Sure.
probably speaks to how strong he is.
So they're both running out of this fucking store trying to catch this woman, and Arnold gets ahead of him in this case. And this is one of those extended scenes that Justin and I were talking about before with
Fur coat lady?
Yardley Smith, yeah, she's Lisa on The Simpsons, yeah.
and it's fine. You know, it's this thing where like he catches her and he thinks it's this woman, and she has a Turbo Man action figure in her bag, he thinks, and he's like, "I'll pay you triple for whatever's in the bag." And she's like, "You want my phone number instead? Okay, well, I'll take your money. Here's the bag, and here's my phone number. Bye." He opens it up as a fucking booster, and he just paid like $500 fucking for this thing.
Yeah, you know what's messed up? He also throws it away.
Yeah, like,
I know kids don't want Booster, but if you already have some of the, Boosters is that world's Alpha 5.
Yeah.
If your goal is to get the Power Rangers, you should at least have Alpha 5.
Sure.
If you already have it, because his goal is to also get Turboman. So why not just have both? Instead, he just throws it in the trash like an asshole.
Yeah, just put it in the car.
I love that this movie goes out of its way to treat Booster like Jason Todd before he gets beaten to death by the Joker, where everyone fucking hates him.
So then we get to the theatrical part where he's running after a car and he sees the Turboman and she gets away.
Floor it, Harold!
Yeah.
Yeah, she speeds the fuck off. I don't know what he was thinking, like he was really going to catch up to a car.
A giant Austrian man screaming at you. I don't just drive. Just keep fucking driving.
Yeah, foot's going down the gas pedal even harder at that point.
Yeah, to be fair, she just missed out on $500.
Yeah, you're right.
Free money.
And that was probably grandma, right? That wasn't for her son. It was probably for a grandson or some shit. So then again, talking about the music in this movie, we get one of the best songs of the season, Nat King Cole. We get this whole montage of Arnold going through all these stores and everybody telling him to fuck off and offering him different shit. And I feel your pain, man, because this is exactly how I feel every time I go into a fucking Target looking for those NECA Ninja Turtles figures. They're never fucking on the shelf.
Yeah.
Arnold, he gets laughed at by multiple people at multiple stores, and no luck. He probably should have just told his wife and son he had to work today and just fucking dealt with the blowout from that.
Yeah.
Just tell them you're looking for a PS5. They'll believe that you're looking all over town all day.
The other thing is, me as a kid, I wanted Batman toys and all this other kind of stuff. And if I wanted a specific toy, there's a part where he destroys a full-size saluting Turboman standee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just bring that home? Steal it.
That's pretty rad.
And I'd rather have that than the action figure. It's hey, yeah, but look what I got. I got the store display, bitch.
Yeah, right? Instead of coming home empty-handed.
And what the fuck's gonna happen? He's gonna hang out with Johnny, Ted's kid, and they're gonna smash their turbo men together?
I did make off with a giant Soul Reaver 2 cardboard display from I think Babbage's before it closed. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
And I like the idea of his kid. The kids are now making Turboman smashing videos like stop motion ones on the dad's camera, but there's frames of Rita Wilson in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
In the shower, cut in between.
Oh my god.
Johnny, just give me that tape and you're done, okay? I gotta fix it, all right?
It cuts from Turbo Man punching other Turbo Man to Arnold's dick getting washed off.
I'm wiping his dick off.
I'm just showering.
I put my small camera at too low of an angle. I got what I didn't want to see.
So here comes the infamous cookie scene because Rita Wilson's at home with the kids and Phil Hartman comes over to help her bake or whatever.
He just walks in.
Yeah. He's like, hey Liz, how you doing? You slaving over a hot stove and making cookies? Why don't you go upstairs and take a shower? What do you say?
Ignore the camera and the electrical cord going through your window.
He set it up in the bathroom, dude. It's like a hidden. It's like
what's all that? Personal surveillance. Don't ask questions. Go relax.
Candid camera. There you go.
Your husband said the same thing. Don't worry about it.
I worked on your plumbing. I put something special in your toilet there, and
I'm just trying to keep the neighborhood safe.
Hey kids, it's me, Haggerty the Blue. This week's special code word is Balthazar. Direct message Movie Dumpster on your favorite social media app to enter the secret Santa giveaway. Again, my secret code is Balthazar. Good luck.
I like that he is a weird creep who is good at lots of these weird domestic tasks only because he wants to sleep with the whole neighborhood. I think that's fucking hilarious.
It is also that thing where it's he's divorced and now he's doing all this shit that his wife used to do, but it's really on the down low. He doesn't really talk about it. It's really subtextually.
Ooh.
Are you suggesting that he's feeling a void in his life by making it with all these women?
100%, man.
Yeah? Wow, that's some fucking deep shit.
I like the idea that he has like a blackboard at home, and it's the whole cul-de-sac's on there, and he's checking boxes.
I mean, he's still a scumbag. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think that is what it is.
He has a column for marital status, like on the rocks, solid, divorce. Like
I'll just check this one off.
we gotta work out the Langfords into instability.
But yeah, then Arnold calls home to check on, to tell his wife that he's going to be late. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And Phil picks up. And he's like, Phil, what are you doing at my house? And he's like, oh, your wife's cookies.
Oh, these cookies. Howard, I gotta get the recipe.
But, of course, I'm not even going to try to do it. Somebody that actually could do it.
You put the cookie down.
Yeah, thank you.
Stop eating my cookies.
He is so angry about this.
This man is trying to fuck his wife. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I would find a way for my hand to phase through the lines of the phone and come out and choke him to death, okay? I would create new powers to murder this man.
So he's like, oh yeah, Liz is upstairs taking a shower. Want me to go get her? And it's like, no, don't do that.
I love his face when he has no, and he like makes this like squinch face and looks at the phone. It's so perfect.
That's okay. I got a video going right now, Howard. Don't worry about it.
I'll show it to you later. We can compare notes.
I like it. Now it's turning into like 8mm. He's making like these.
Welcome to the MDU.
Nick Cage has to come in and fucking see if it's a real snuff film or not.
They bring it to Robin Williams to look over.
It's like hardcore. Arnold's in the movie theater watching it.
Sean, that just put the fucking icing on the cake. Yeah, it's Robin Williams transferring the VHS a fucking 1 hour photo or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I was there. Uncle N. What is his name in that fucking movie? Cy. Uncle Cy.
That's a good one. Oh, it's like they're at the store instead of like the Evangelion toy. They're looking at Turboman.
Yeah. That lines up.
He still has that nightmare where his eyes explode.
Oh my god. He has that weird fucking daydream where he puts the star on top of the Christmas tree and shit. You're the best, Uncle Cy.
And then his eyes explode.
Yeah.
So yeah, the moral of the story, he doesn't talk to his wife, and Phil Hartman basically talks him off the phone because the kids are making too much noise.
Oh my god. Classic. He fucking picks up the cookie, like burns himself, and he's like, pipe down in there.
Yeah, and by the way, they don't listen to him, and that's what's going to happen when they both have their Turboman toys. They're going to be little ungrateful shits. Fuck them.
I'm Turboman. No, I'm Turboman.
You're Booster.
Yeah, you sure are, Booster, Johnny. Shut the fuck up. So Sinbad fucking pops his head in again. He's like, hey, you're on the payphone too. So was I. Calling nobody.
Right.
I'm not stalking you.
He doesn't have a wife. Who's he calling?
Postmaster? I don't know.
I think he's literally just standing there because he saw Arnold like on the phone and he's waiting.
Yeah, he's stalking Arnold.
Well, remember, this is also before cell phones and Google Maps. He's probably like calling toy stores and stuff.
Oh, yeah, he could be, yeah.
He's on the beat.
Because then I guess they just decide like, this scene's not moving fast enough. Let's insert an extra here who runs in and says, I just heard about a shipment of Turboman!
Oh, yeah, he hops in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think this movie takes place in a wacko universe where you can just run out in public and go, oh my god, there are Turboman at the Turboman action figures store, and people drop what they're doing and go run off to grab one.
He hopped in the passenger side. I think he was screaming at the guy who, like, he had a wheelman.
This is
yeah,
one of those,
I could see it.
This is one of those defining moments, though, of like talking about classism, but like with a joke, because he's like, oh yeah, man, we could team up or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I don't think so, Sinbad, sorry. And he's like, oh, you could talk to me online, right? But you can't be on my team because that's racist.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you're just poor. You're a fucking poster worker. Get away from me.
And then we go to this Mall of America.
Well, he fucking hits dude's bike first.
Yeah, the T-1000 comes back.
T-1000 left his fucking bike in the middle of the road, and of course, Arnold runs it over, and he comes out.
Should have kept going. Just go. You don't care about the law. Now you do.
Right? What the fuck?
Right. Why did he get out and try to fix it?
You've already participated in riots and fighting, but now you care about knocking a cop's bike over?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Like, just leave.
You were riding on the shoulder 15 minutes ago.
You broke my little mirror.
I think, again, this is the only cop he really ever runs into with a problem.
Well, yeah.
They're two Terminators. They got that, tracking device installed in Arnold's head somewhere.
It's true. The chip it's got to be destroyed.
It's a T-1000 who went self-aware and was just trying to live a regular life as a cop.
But it looks like an old man. I mean, he could dig whatever form he wants.
This is like the dark fate of the T-1000.
Yeah, it is a dark fate.
It's timeline, yeah.
He's aged.
In, I guess, deep Terminator lore, Skynet stopped making T-1000s because they would just be like, oh, I have feelings and I'm aware of myself. I'll just not be part of Skynet.
He decided to become a cop, get a real job.
Yep, a real. He started to work a 9 to 5.
But he wanted to keep the motorcycle.
I remember there was a T-1 in the stage show.
Oh, yeah, T2 3D.
That was a big spider. This might be that guy.
They only made one.
He is the only important cop in this film, and I think there's a reason for that. He's just that dangerous. They only need one of them.
That's true, yeah. I just noticed, too, like, he drops his fucking coffee when he sees Arnold with the bike, and it just reminded me of, like, the scene in T2 when fucking dude gets the needle through the eye and drops his coffee on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the guys from Gremlins 2.
Yeah, the twins.
This is lining up a little too well.
So yeah, then he goes to the Mall of America, all mopey. He's got his ticket.
Yeah, he's got his ticket, and he fucking goes, and the library guy from Ghostbusters is like, all right, everybody, we have a small shipment of Turbomans. You're gonna get a fucking bouncy ball with a number on it, okay?
It's like a lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to a crowd he has deemed unruly and unworthy of this prize, he's like, oh, and by the way, the price has just doubled. I'm like, you can't do that.
Oh, yes, he can. He's allowed supply and demand.
Oh, who is he, Mr. Toy? What is this?
Isn't that right? Stores can do that if there's like scarcity for a specific item.
The question is, like, there's a small shipment, right? The MSRP, like, if it goes up double, that's not too much extra. He'd be like, oh, it's 10 times more now. Fuck faces, like, double? Okay, great.
Yeah, well, he could double it, skim it, put it in his pocket, yeah. So the crowd goes fucking nuts, and they end up, like, throwing these bouncy balls all over the fucking place. And Arnold ends up grabbing one, and Sinbad maces him in the fucking mouth.
Yeah. He got maced.
I got the mace. Dude, and he recovers from it like no problem. He is a Terminator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying!
And then he feeds Sinbad to the fucking hungry public.
He got two!
And this guy screams, get the mailman! And they tackle him, and he's like, ugh. But he drops his ball, and Arnold chases it. But I'm like, what are the chances that's the winning ball?
Right!
Yeah.
All Arnold has to do is sit there, wait for someone to win it, and then go up to him, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for it.
Well, yeah.
I know you just paid double, because how much is that toy, you think?
Right.
Like back in the 90s, $15 90s money, maybe?
No, $20, I would say. 20 or 30, yeah.
Yeah, so he pops, he's already going to spend $300 on it. Just wait instead of going on this thing for a ball. Like, maybe if the ball was like, this is definitely the winning number,
right?
And there's only one, they could do that. But like, I don't think the stakes were high enough to go on this rampage.
Right.
Right, like, he could have even, like, let's say he doesn't do that. Let's just say he just, like, stands there for, like, a minute or two while everyone's scrambling, and there's got to be balls all over the ground that people are missing. Just walk over and pick one up.
And don't fight Sinbad, someone your own height, weight, build. Just punch some lady in them. Like there's plenty. There's old people. There's kids there.
Overpower the weak, of course.
And these people are also trying to kill each other to begin with. Like, all he has to do is like wait for the fucking scraps. Like, just to like sift through the half dead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And this is Conan we're talking about. Just go up to the head guy with the little speak and spell thing he's talking into and wrap it around his neck.
No, instead he's got to do this chase through the fucking mall after this bouncy ball. That doesn't stop bouncing, by the way.
It's a super bounce.
It reminds me of Commando.
He jumps over this fucking, like, 2-story balcony and lands on a fucking piano.
Yeah, I love the sound the piano makes when he lands, like, dong.
I love that this ball is like Cap Shield and that it bounces precisely off of exactly what it needs to.
Oh, yeah. The trajectory. Yeah.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Right into a little girl's mouth.
A stroller.
And then she runs into the big play center thing. He chases her through the McDonald's tube land style thing into the ball pit.
I want to know if they had to custom build a little tunnel to fit him into, because I doubt he could fit into one of those for real.
It is an excuse to have him crawl through that shit, and it's amazing.
There is a point where he's squeezing through the tube with like another little kid in it, and I'm like, oh my god, that kid is going to be crushed against the wall of this fucking thing.
Afterwards, they had to scrape his remains off the fucking inside of it.
Move!
So he fucking goes down the slide, lands into the ball pit, and he's like, oh, hey, little girl, I got this red shiny ball. Do you want to trade? And she's like, nope. And she fucking just eats the fucking thing, I guess.
You have to find out who that kid is. That is a perfect guest for kick me off this fucking episode. That's who you needed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now we have the actress who ate the fucking bouncy ball in Jingle All the Way.
Who was grabbed by the face by Arnold Schwarzenegger in public and was then murdered by 12 women.
And yeah, like, To Justin's point, you don't even know if that's the winner.
No.
It's not like the guy was like, the golden ball, you got to get the golden one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like they go further with this. Oh, no, she swallowed it. Oh, we have to wait.
Oh, no. You see him, like, following them around.
Just has his hand under her ass.
Excuse me, did your little girl take a shit yet? Can I have your diapers?
I got a plastic bag right here for her to poop into.
Does she drink coffee yet here?
We need to get it. Where's the X-Lax?
Phil Hartman, he's like, Howard, I didn't know you were into that.
He fucking eyebrow raises. All right.
Zoom in on the face. So he grabs this kid's mouth, and all the moms attack him like, you pervert! He's like, I'm not a pervert!
I'm not the pervert. They hit him with like a fucking baguette and like wrapping paper and shit.
Wow, how old was that bread? It might have been fatal.
I don't know, dude.
Careful with that bread. It's over a year old.
Over a week old, look out.
So he's like, I just wanted the doll. I wanted Turboman doll. There's a few points in this movie where he doesn't form complete sentences.
And a lot of it's VO, too. It's like, you had a chance to say it right.
Yeah, right. He's like, fuck it, it's fine. Everybody's gonna love the movie.
So then he didn't get a Turboman. Sinbad didn't get a Turboman. And they meet up at the place where everybody knows your name.
No, the whole Santa scene. You just cut Jim Belushi completely out of this film.
You cut out the Santa Claus Mafia.
You cut more of Jim Belushi out of it.
Yeah, thank God. I got a Jim Belushi story for you. But I went to Rutgers Camden from like 2003, 2007 doing film stuff and whatever. And there was this place called Slice of New York. It was a pizza place in Camden, New Jersey. And we would always, we'd be animating late at night. We'd be there for hours and days and doing all this other kind of stuff, doing 3D renders and whatever. And we'd always get pizza. But the place... they got, like, my first year I was there, they had these according to Jim pizza boxes, like advertisements. So Jim Belushi was just on the pizza box.
The fuck? Like, tell me you still have some of these fucking things. Oh my God.
I wish. And he's holding a pizza in it, and it's like this whole thing. And I was like, is that King of Queens? No, it's a new show. It's Jim Belushi's King of Queens. I'm like, John Belushi? I didn't. Oh, right. Ugh. The guy from, was he in Red Heat? What was that called? Like,
he sure was.
We're trying to figure it out. And the year I left, and then like I started teaching there at Rutgers in like 2015, and they still had the same boxes.
Oh my!
They must have ordered so many that they had this is much like when I used to work in a movie theater. It was like my first job.
Yeah.
In 2004, we were still using Titan AE Kid Pack boxes.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what the hell? They're like, yeah, we found these. Why? They're stock. Why not use them? And I'm like, I guess that's what happened. So I wish I had a Titan AE Kid Pack, and I wish I had a According to Jim pizza box. Those would really enrich my life. But that's my Jim Belushi story there.
Love it.
You could have eaten the pizza from the Jim Belushi box and had some soda in the Titan AE drink cup while you watched the movie.
Jingle All the Way.
We're gonna have to stop there, see if they got any of those fucking pizza boxes.
When I worked at Marquee, we did a big cleanup of that building one day, and I came across a dusty pile of promotional materials for A Stroke of Genius with Greg Kinnear, the movie about the fucking windshield wiper patent.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this all doing here? And my manager was like, don't ask questions, just throw that shit away.
Should have kept it.
I think I did. I was like, hey, here's this movie about the fucking windshield wiper patent.
So Jim Belushi's like, Hey Arnold.
Okay, hold on. Jim Belushi, by the way, is playing Santa Claus. He's the mall Santa that Arnold just fucking bumps into. And he drops this line like, I'm never going to find a Turboman. And Mickey from Seinfeld comes up and is like, oh, yeah, Turboman? Yeah, come over here.
He's like, hey, buddy, you want to, like, these fucking shiesty-ass elf and Santa. He's like, hey, you want to buy a fucking Turboman?
Dude, the Godfather music might as well have played over this little intro, okay? Like,
well, you got to think about it. There's no other perfect way to sell your shoddy toy whatever than to unsuspecting parents, and when you're going to find them, you be a Santa. They give that job to anyone. I was a Santa a couple times. I thought it was funny as hell.
Desperate-ass fucking people, too, especially on Christmas Eve.
Desperate people with money to blow.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jim Belushi even says that to him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I'm not going to let some department mall Santa shake me down. He's like, yeah, okay, don't try to get all high and mighty on me. You're the dad that waited till Christmas Eve to get his kid a gift.
Yeah.
Now imagine Joe Pesci.
See, I think that would have worked out better
You fucking asshole.
He's like, hey, what do you say there, Arnold Schwarzenegger? You want a fucking Turboman or what?
Oh, you gonna try to high road me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You motherfucker, you.
Rasa fresh.
It's got the M on the palm and everything.
That would have sealed the fucking deal, dude.
It's part of my community service.
This is before he became the super.
Oh, this is right before Home Alone 2. For whatever reason, I guess Arnold waits for Jim Belushi and the little guy to get off their shift because he drives them out of the city to this warehouse on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
He drives into the fucking foot headquarters, okay?
Yeah, there he is again. Not Sam Rockwell, James Rolfe out there selling cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Tutsu's there.
Yeah, they're all there.
In a fucking Santa suit.
Regular or menthol?
Yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Get away from me, I don't smoke.
So there's there's a bunch of shit so they're in the car and there's a bunch of stuff in the extended version of
Oh yeah, they're talking, it sucks.
They're talking and it sucks. It's just not funny. And then they get to the fucking warehouse and they're like, oh, he's like, okay, so you have the doll, I want the doll or whatever. And he's like, all right, little guy, go get it. Go get the fucking doll.
Wait, hold on. We have to talk about the guard dog who has
That dog scared the shit at me as a kid.
who's wearing reindeer antlers. Just so he's aesthetically part of the whole gag.
So the thing is, in the regular cut of the movie, that dog part is just out of nowhere because it doesn't have the lead in from the extended cut.
Right.
So it's just like, woof, woof. I'm like, whoa.
Right. It just cuts right to that.
But, they do the secret knock, which is Jingle Bells, I believe. And when the guy, I don't know who the guy is, but when they slide the speakeasy door open so he can, his eye hole is kind of like a Wizard of Oz, why didn't you say so? His look on his face is amazing.
What's the password? Jingle Bells, Batman smells. All right, come on in.
Nobody sees Turboman. Not no way, not no how.
And they go into the place, and 95% of the toys in there on conveyor belts going around the sky are these pink, red, and cyan fucking teddy bears.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And they're awful.
That's how they transport their cocaine industry here.
Cocaine teddies.
These are coming from the North Pole.
Yeah, get it? Snow. They're crack teddies.
They're transporting snow, yeah.
The Santa Cartel.
Yeah, hey, Reign of the Santa Clauses.
There's your Narcos crossover.
It's a spin-off I want, okay?
I think that's where all those Santa Clauses congregate. They're there with Jim Belushi, Vern Troyer, Big Show. You got Whoopi Goldberg's there, Bill Goldberg's there, Billy's there, Mickey Rooney's there breaking a Jack Daniels bottle over somebody's head.
They'll get drunk and watch Goldberg try to jackhammer the Big Show.
Whoopi Goldberg, obviously.
Probably, yeah. Why not? The underground fucking Santa fight ring? Yeah, fight club?
He's not there yet, but yeah, Big Show is one of these biggest Santa Clauses, and it's so long ago that he looks so... His body shape is so different, but he's still this fucking... He makes Arnold look like a tiny, tiny human being.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's kind of like when you have, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar next to Arnold. He's just me to Arnold's like Arnold to these guys. It's like a different stage of evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it from, I think, the second Conan movie? There's a picture from the set where, who is that big fucking other barbarian guy? He is colossal. I think there's a picture of him, holding Arnold up in the air.
I know there's one with Arnold next to Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
I should look that one up.
Arnold's not that tall of a guy. I mean, he's huge, but he's not that tall of a dude.
No, yeah, he's just he's a startling physical specimen who also has so much fucking charisma that you can't help but not just find your eyes and attention gravitated towards him.
Yeah, I'm looking here. It was Andre the Giant.
Okay,
and he's tiny compared to them.
Swaddle him.
He just picks him up like a puppy.
I want to look up Arnold Schwarzenegger height. It's going to help out.
I think he's 6'1".
So not to say only, but he's only 6'2".
Oh, 6'2", there you go. Yeah, but I'm saying, in comparison to these fucking giants, you know what I mean? You look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, that guy's huge, and then you put him against somebody like Andre, and it's whoa.
Yeah, Andre just picks him up. He's like, hello, little man.
I mean, Sinbad's 6'4". He's taller than Arnold.
Jeez.
And the same height as Chevy Chase. You don't really think about that.
No. Yeah, he's a tall motherfucker. So Vern Troyer's smoking a fucking cigar in the back. So he asks Jim Belushi for the Turboman doll, and the little elf guy runs off and grabs it. Now, in the extended cut, there's like a whole break here where Jim Belushi sings a fucking song about a kid that Santa Claus forgot. The little boy that Santa Claus forgot.
Yeah, and it turns into a barbershop quartet, and they all sing and clap. That's an amazing edit where they go from the original cut to then Mickey just coming up with the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was impressive how they recut this film.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I was like, oh, it's just starting again.
Yeah. It's pretty, I thought it was pretty seamless, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but it definitely needs to leave. Some of the other extended stuff's fine, but that needed to go.
That specifically, what the fuck were they even thinking shooting that?
They weren't.
Well, Jim Belushi was like, come on, I'm going to sing a fucking song.
I'm Jim Belushi, everybody's favorite Belushi.
No, you're just the one we have now.
So they bring this fucking Turboman over. It's all wrapped, and they're like $300. He's $300. He's like, no, chocolate kisses. Here's the fucking thing. Give me the dollars. So Arnold opens it up, and he fucking goes to press the Turboman belt because that's where like the voice box is, and it's like this whole fucking stream of Spanish comes out.
Soy Turboman.
Yes, whatever Turboman. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, it's the multilingual version. You know, it's fun and educational. And he ends up opening the box, and this fucking thing just falls apart onto the floor.
I like that it has enough structural fidelity to house a little like sound device, but the moment he touches it, it just shatters.
Yeah, right.
it just crumbles to dust.
It fulfills the Sinbad prophecy when he's talking about before. He's like, this stupid little thing made of plastic, it just falls apart.
Are you saying Sinbad has magical powers?
I'm saying that he might be a seer. That's all I'm saying.
He's a Sith. He's a Sith.
He's a Sith, yes. Sinbad, yes.
Yeah, true.
He just sees multiple timelines happening all the time, and that's why he is the way he is.
Do you think that he's like force projecting all these bad situations for Arnold?
He could be.
Maybe he's not even real. Maybe he's just there to personally torment Arnold. Like,
so Arnold like outs outs Jim Belushi, and Jim Belushi's like, come on, fight me, you fucking chicken. And then, kick up that Brian Setzer orchestra because
the thing is, why start the fight? You're out $300. Leave.
Yeah,
you're gonna fight 80 guys.
Just leave
with a guard dog.
It's a criminal organization.
He's lucky none of them pulled out a gun and just wasted his ass.
Yeah.
And then a fight scene breaks out that is choreographed well enough to be on Corridor Crew recently, and there's a lot of stunt work involved, and it's actually pretty entertaining.
It's amazing.
Oh, the funniest part there's two really funny parts. The kick it off is great. Yeah, he doesn't want to punch Belushi, but he grabs his Santa, beard, and he pulls it back and lets go, and Jim Belushi shoots back, does, a somersault where, his head hits the fucking ground and spins. He does, 3 or 4 times and goes into some boxes and is out of the movie.
He fucking hits a pole and fucking gets knocked out. He's like, okay, everybody, get him.
Get him.
Kick up Brian Setzer, because now we're fucking boxing Santas left and right.
Yeah, there's Nunchuck Santa, which gets knocked out, much like a Indiana Jones Raiders thing where he just hits them and that's it.
Yes.
He goes, shut up, and he hits him with a candy cane.
He's fucking them up with the candy cane.
And then comes the big show.
Big show. Well,
I'm gonna deck your halls, man.
Well, doesn't he punch him and then he gets no reaction? Or he goes to punch him and he grabs his hand.
He beats the shit out. He punches the fuck out of his stomach and then tires himself out. And then Big Show grabs his fist and fucking punches him across the warehouse.
Yeah. And then Vern Troyer climbs on Arnold's back and is attacking his head.
Like a little gremlin.
Yeah, he's like, me.
Yeah.
And then Big Show accidentally hits him. He's little buddy.
Little buddy.
He goes flying.
I love this fucking shot because it's 3 or 4 different effects they use. One is a dummy, one is Vern Troyer on a wire, and you get a very clear shot of his face, and he's flailing his fucking arms, and then he gets shot into a fucking pile of boxes really violently. It's so fucking funny looking.
And then after that, I think they dogpile him.
Yes.
Jim Belushi's just dog pile.
And then the cops break in.
The Grinch.
It's the Grinch. Cheese it, it's the Grinch.
It's the Grinch scatter.
And mind you, I was watching this. It's such a good edit when you see the battering ram hit the door and then everyone's scattering. I'm like, wow, this is really well crafted scene.
Hell yeah, it's super well choreographed and shot.
And even though Vern Troyer just took Big Show's finisher, the KO punch, he is up and running away from cops, ducking under ramps and shit. I think he made it out scot-free. He might have been the only one that got away.
He no-sold and went into business for himself.
Big time.
So the cops break in, and the fucking guy from Problem Child 2 who drinks the piss lemonade comes up, and he's like, hey, who are you? And he's like, and he grabs like a fake badge, I guess, that's like on the toy line.
That just happens to be there.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a detective. Good thing no one else there outranked him or anything.
Yeah, right? He's like, wait till the chief hears about this. You're fucked.
But I guess it makes sense. He looks like he dresses like an undercover cop. He's built, you assume.
Yeah. Especially the guy that he gets into it with, is definitely not in the same shape as Arnold. He's definitely like that stereotypical cop that's just, oh.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Bullock from Batman kind of a situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, who has a literal action star sized man yelling in his face. It's like, okay, whatever you want.
All right, yeah, you're in charge. I don't need this shit.
You're definitely detective. I'm not going to talk about this ever again.
I'm working on Christmas Eve doing a fucking bust on some Santas. I don't need this shit.
Yeah, this is where my life is. I don't need this from you.
And then he just drives away and then runs out of gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, his car breaks down and he just like leaves the fucking car on the side of the road.
Well, he breaks down on the bridge and then he pushes it to the diner.
To Mickey's Diner.
Which doesn't make sense because when they take it apart, it had no gas, so he wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, they don't know that.
Yeah, and then, I think there's a scene, they cut back to the family here, and that's when they talk about the dumb reindeer and there's some caroling.
Yeah, Phil Hartman's giving out cocoa and shit.
Yeah, and that's where, here's your cocoa. And then that's where Johnny is like, I named the reindeer Ted, and hey, your parents should get divorced because it's way awesome, you get more stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're all terrible people.
Jake Lloyd gets really upset by that, by the way. Like, this kid doesn't get what he just said. He's just like, yeah, my parents got divorced, it's great. And Jake Lloyd is like, I guess this is on his mind?
Yeah. Fucking Arnold calls the fucking family from the diner and he's like, hey, put your mother on the phone. And he's like, hey, Dad, you coming to the parade? He's like, I don't know, put your mother on. And he's like,
I don't want to hear about Turboman.
Keep your promises if you want to keep your friends. He's like, fuck Turboman, get off the phone.
I hate him, I'll destroy him.
Because he says that's a Turboman quote, and that pisses off Arnold. And I've had it up the hill with this Turbo guy.
Yeah, he gave him the old, what is it, like, knowing is half the battle kind of a line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always keep your promises.
And Jamie's like, had enough. And he's like, you know what, Dad? Fuck you. And he like hangs up and he storms off.
You never keep your promises. You're always lying to me. You're never here for anything.
Wow.
We get this Raul Julia ass line delivery by Rita Wilson. Damn you, Howard.
Damn you, Howard.
Damn you, Howard.
Yeah, it cuts back to the diner. The old school style diner, 50s style diner.
Yeah.
I kind of love it. It's like, it looks like a fucking train car.
And they make sure to give this guy a couple of lines so he gets paid. We know how that works by now.
Well, now he's in the Actors Guild.
Vern, too. Vern got a line. Big Show got a line. Everybody got paid.
And Sinbad basically just, like, is there, and he's like, hey, man, peace. I know we've been fighting all day, but, just want, 'tis the season or whatever. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Come sit, have coffee with me.
Yeah, they're battle-torn enemies on opposite sides of the war. It's like Christmas Day on the Maginot Line. We got to put that shit up behind us, play some footy for a bit. Next, we'll be mustard gassing each other tomorrow. But today, it's Christmas.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to bayonet your eye out of your skull. But today, let's play soccer.
We're all Christian, aren't we?
And then, of course, we got to have, like, the guy down on his luck mailman that's possibly out of his mind pull out a bottle and say, hey, you want some?
Yeah,
not even a flask. It's just a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell?
And then Sinbad goes on to tell, like, well, Schwarzenegger's just like, oh, it's just a doll, right? Like, whatever, like, he'll still love me in the morning. And Sinbad's like, you're fucking crazy. He's like, you know what? I wanted a fucking Chinese M1A1 triple pulse assault rifle when I was a kid and I didn't get it.
This was the Johnny 7 OMA gun, and it's a real thing from the 50s and 60s, and it was a real 7-person. Look it up. It's a real gun. I looked it up, and I was like, holy shit, that thing looks awesome.
Yeah, the Johnny 7 OMA gun, yeah.
And he never got it, and look at him. He's a fucking loser.
But his friend got it. He lived next door to it, and he's a fucking billionaire now.
He's a billionaire, yep.
I wonder if his friend as a kid was actually Arnold and he doesn't know it. Maybe.
I wonder if he's friends with a judge who didn't get a weenie whistle either.
Oh, it's possible.
Let's just connect all these threads. Fuck it.
And we'll get to remember that guy's a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, Turboman, what are you, a Turboman? Like, that doesn't do anything. You know what OMA stands for in Johnny 7 OMA?
What?
One-man army. Like, that's how you make yourself a billionaire. You're a self-made assassin.
Yeah.
And then in the extended cut, he talks about each one of the guns way more specific. He's like, you got a flamethrower, you got an anti-air raid rifle that shoots, and he's like looking in the sky for like bomber planes to shoot down.
Anti-tank.
It's got a cap gun, and you can just take anyone out, like down on the ground, just shoot them in the head. You know, it's like
Throw a grenade, it turns into a fucking grenade or whatever, grenade launcher.
yeah.
And Mickey's just standing there. Not Mickey the elf. I'm talking about Mickey the owner of Mickey's Diner. It's just like taking this all in and just nodding his head like, yeah.
He feels bad about it. He's a nice guy. I like.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, he sees, Arnold sees Sinbad as Jake Lloyd, and he's like, here's to you, Dad. I'm a fucking loser because you didn't give me Turboman. And he's, like, hitting the bottle.
No, that was the Sith projection.
In the mailman outfit with the bottle, by the way.
It's the Padme dream.
Give him the old mind trick, yeah.
Unless Sinbad T-1000's into Jake Lloyd.
So wait, hold on. When does the conversation eventually teeter, like, to the point where Sinbad leans back and goes, "Have I told you the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?"
Probably. It's coming soon.
That was one of the cut scenes. Didn't even make the extended version.
Yeah, it didn't even
So then they hear over the radio playing in the diner, oh, yeah, call in, name all the reindeer, and you can win a Turboman, eventually.
It's funny because not only does he say that on the radio, but, like, he's like, you can win a Turboman, the hottest toy since the Johnny 7 OMA gun.
Yeah.
Oh, does he? I never heard that. I miss that every time, I guess.
Fucking funny as shit, man. So they gotta you gotta name all the reindeer to get the Turboman. So they go to fucking, like, call the station, and they, like, try to cram into the fucking phone booth, and Sinbad ends up ripping the fucking phone off the out of the
Yeah, because Howitzer knows the answer.
Yeah.
And now Sinbad is just trying to stop him.
Yeah.
He's like, if I can't have it, we won't have it. So, you know,
I love when he traps his arm in the door, and Sinbad's like, oh god, oh god.
yeah, he rips the phone out, they fall back, and they start fighting like he knew the answer. And he starts beating Sinbad up, and Sinbad is pretending to call 911 on the broken phone.
And this diner owner, Mickey, not upset. They just ruined his phone.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. The radio station's down the street.
Yeah, cell phones haven't been invented yet. What are you doing?
It's right down the road. Just go there. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks over on Wabasha Street.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's go.
They start running down the street, and then there's this great sight gag where Sinbad, like, so he can run faster, he loses weight by throwing mail out of his bag.
He's throwing packages at Arnold.
That's a federal offense. What are you doing?
Fuck it. Grandma's not getting her card sent to little Johnny this year.
Fuck him.
Connor's not getting his $500 from Grandma this year. It's on the ground in Mississippi.
Oh, that's it. I'm fucking pissed. Sam Whipple, you are not going to do this to me again.
So fucking Arnold's running. He's like, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comic, Cupid, Donna, Blitzen. And he's like, I'm having fun. I'm going to win.
And he's a track star.
And he's briskly jogging because Sinbad's blown up. Like,
yeah.
So then Arnold runs into this fucking radio station. I guess the only one there is the disc jockey.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's Christmas.
Yeah, sure.
And he kicks the fucking Arnold kicks his door down, and it, like, hits the wall, and the fucking glass breaks.
The guy calls 911.
There's a maniac trying to break in here.
Yeah, imagine, like, oh, some guy's trying to kill me, and then, like, the 911 just cuts off, like, they're coming.
I mean, he breaks this door
Oh, yeah.
intensely. This is like Total Recall or Commando or one of his action movies, the way he breaks this open with such force.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, your dispatcher, you hear screaming, and someone says, there's an insane man here, and then glass shattering. You're like, oh, fuck.
Right.
Either that man is in trouble, or Stone Cold Steve Austin just walking to his office. I'm going to go with the first one.
I think I remember him. He was this famous guy who shut up a police station.
I couldn't get through on the phone, so I came here. Here's the names of the reindeer. Give me the Turboman. So Sinbad catches up to him, and he's like, wait a second, that's not what I said. And fucking Sinbad comes in, and he's like, oh no, I'm gonna get give me the Turboman. And he, like, ends up pulling a fucking package out of his bag, and he's like, this is a fucking homemade explosive device. Give me the doll, or we're all fucking dead.
Okay, he has a line here where Arnold's like, you made the bomb? He's like, no, I just kept one.
Yeah.
I just hold on to one.
Now, to be topical for 96, this is only a few months after the Atlanta 96 Olympics with Richard Jewell.
Wow.
I wouldn't say it's too far from people's minds. Like, I think to put this gag in this movie is crazy to me.
Oh, not just that. They know about it because earlier in the movie when he's like, oh, I got the toy, he's wearing an Atlanta 96 Olympic sweater.
Holy shit, man. He is.
That is some dark shit.
And I was just like, ooh, bad taste. I mean, there's some bad taste stuff in this movie if you're watching now. Like, there's like, Sinbad's like Rodney King, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's rough back then. And also the Atlanta stuff and the bombing. I'm like, that's funny, but I don't know. Like, I'm surprised. It's funny, but I'm surprised it's in the movie.
Me too, because like he says a line at some point like what are you crazy people send this shit in the mail? I'm like, oh my god, yeah, they did, and people died. What are you doing?
But then he drops it. It gets knocked out of his hand, and they all hit the deck. And it's a music box. He was lying, believe it or not.
Yeah. Sinbad gets that banger line, though, in. He calls him Mr. fucking Ponytail Man.
Yeah, he makes fun of the disc jockey. He's like, he's one of those, like, weekend drive, like, hey, it's the classic rock that rocks your socks. Like, kind of a...
Yeah. Big Joe Henry.
He's got the skullet and the fucking mustache, yeah.
And he's like, wait. Are you two men under the impression that I have a Turboman in these facilities? No, I said eventually.
Here's a gift certificate.
This is another situation where that gift certificate looked awesome. You go back with the gift certificate, you go back with a booster, you go back with a bottle of wine for the wife, you come back with the standee. I think you come back with Sinbad's fucking head. Like, Balthazar, like, you got it.
There you go.
This is the man I murdered to get this for you.
Look, Jamie, I put his head on the pike outside.
And never forget it, look at his head every day.
Weep upon your enemies. Like, the whole line from Conan.
Yeah, he does the whole thing.
He just goes outside and he fucking he plants it on his fucking mailbox. Like,
hey, Howitzer.
Your next head.
So then they run out because they hear the cops pull up. They're like, you called the cops? And the DJ's like, yeah.
No, he was like, kinda.
Right, yeah. So they start running towards the exit, and Arnold's got the coupon. But Sinbad throws him into these cassette tapes and tries to run off, and I'm just sitting there thinking, man, that is going to take forever to sort again.
Fuck it. Ponytail Man has his work cut out for him.
Oh, yeah. And Sinbad, he thinks he's all sly getting ahead of Arnold. And nope, all the cops come out of the elevator with their guns trained on them.
I will say the cops in this movie are very quick to draw guns on people, but do not much of anything else.
Well, I mean, when you say that there's a fucking maniac in the booth that just broke the fucking door down.
Oh, yeah, totally. But there's, I think, like two distinct, especially with Sinbad, of like cops showing up, and the first thing they do is like pistols.
So they get caught again in the crossfire, and all the cops got their guns pointed at him. He's like, oh, I got a bomb here. Fucking back off.
Oh, wait. You gotta remember, Arnold tries to escape out the back door and runs into the T-1000.
T-1000's always there to fucking greet him.
And now they're all standing there.
So Sinbad, he's fucking funny as hell in this movie. He's like, tell him I'm fucking crazy. He's like, this man's fucking insane. He's like, thank you.
He's like, yeah, it's definitely a bomb. And then they just let him walk away.
They put it down. He puts it down and they just run the fuck off. You too, Mr. Barnaby Jones.
So Arnold and Sinbad are running off from their respective exits. And this fucking T-1000's like, I was on the bomb squad for 15 years. This is bullshit. It's fake. And this one cop's like, are you sure about that? I wouldn't fuck with that. The bomb squad's like coming. Just kind of hold off. He's, I got it. Amateurs.
Even if you were on the bomb squad for 15 years, no rational human being would walk up and go to a potential bomb and go, eh.
Or pick it up and sniff it and then fucking open it.
Yeah, doesn't he like jingle it a little bit?
Yeah, he shakes it.
Yeah, he like listens to it, yeah.
And we get this shot from Arnold's POV as he opens it. It cuts and Arnold's coming out of the building and you see above him like a flash in the window. And the building shakes and everything.
Yo, that thing rattled my subwoofer. Like, that was like the lowest bass they could have put in the soundtrack. It was like...
Oh, it was the brown note.
And then, of course, my favorite line in the movie, Sinbad, realizing what happened. It's a sick world with sick people.
That was a bomb?
Yeah, like it wasn't his fault. It was because people are crazy.
Yeah.
which I would have then dropped my entire bag and said,
right,
I quit.
Oh, fuck that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking around with live ordnance possibly every day. Fuck this job.
And he hit Arnold with that earlier. What if that went off right then and there?
Yeah.
And killed the little Asian kid.
While they were standing in the toy store.
Well, you know what? The bomb wasn't even that bad because when they cut back to the cops, only the one has like the Wile E. Coyote exploded face, and then he just falls over.
It looks like he had a Tex Avery fucking cigar explode in his mouth.
He has like no hands and he looks like it's like fucking Breaking Bad. It's like half his face is gone. How many years you're on the bomb squad?
Kind of warranted.
Oh my God! Officer down! Paramedic SWAT, get over here! There's two criminals on the loose who just blew up a police officer.
This guy's like holding his intestines in. This one guy, he's like, on the bomb squad for how long? Like,
he said 15 years.
this man's dying. We're gonna take your jokes elsewhere.
So Arnold comes out to his car and it's completely fucking stripped.
Oh, yeah.
And it just says Merry Christmas on his fucking windshield.
Which, by the way, Mickey let that happen.
Oh, he sure did.
But you know what? He probably called the cops, and the cops are too busy getting blown up.
Well, he couldn't call them because the phone got destroyed. So he went outside, he talked to a few friends that hang out in the area, and he said, you know what? This motherfucker, he broke my phone. He's getting into a fight with the mailman in here. Just strip the whole thing. I don't give a shit. He didn't even pay for his coffee.
Real leather interior.
He said, yeah, wish them a Merry Xmas. Here's a bottle of spray paint. Put it on the front of his windshield.
Fuck him.
Or he's true neutral. He saw it. He was like, not my problem.
Yeah, that too. Could go either way.
Yeah. You know what? We never see him pay.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying. He never it can't be that much, like $1 or $2 for coffee, but he doesn't pay the man, so he pays.
In the 90s, what was that, like 75 cents for a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
At a diner?
If that, right.
Even with the phone, that's probably only like $10 altogether.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, really, the phone, I'm kind of playing up for the sake of comedy. Realistically, the township's coming in to fix that. He doesn't even have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah, that's like a Bell West problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, if we show him like what will become phone booths in the future, he'd be like, just set it on fire.
So Arnold, he has to come home because he's got his stripped car, and I guess what else are you going to do, right?
Oh, and this is where there's an extended scene where you see the tow truck driver woman.
Yeah, Large Marge.
Yeah, he's like, fielding her like, oh, here's what I'll say to my wife and kids, and she's like, that's not good enough, or that's too sappy, you woman. Put on some.
Why don't you put on a dress or whatever? And it's like, okay.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole scene.
These jokes will age great.
Yeah, well, that's why it was good.
So yeah, he goes home.
Yeah, one of the best sequences of the fucking movie because he's at his breaking point, right? Because he comes home and he sees the fucking Ted and the hot cocoa and all that bullshit.
He put the star on the tree.
Yeah, and he puts the star on the tree.
Which is Arnold's special job he does.
That's his thing, man. You don't fuck with that. You don't fuck with family tradition like that.
He's the Bumble. That's his job.
Everyone, aside from, like we know Ted's kind of true intentions, but the people in the movie really don't.
Sure.
Like, he's putting that on the tree or he's doing the cookie, and she's always like looking at him like, what are you doing? Like incensed, like how she says things. I'm like, don't invite him over. What? Like,
yeah,
right.
Like you treat this guy like shit.
He always annoys you, but you keep him around.
Is it to like piss off Howard so that he pays more attention to them? Like, you know?
I think Ted just appears. That's how I think it happens.
Hey, I just came over to get my cookies.
We find out a little bit later in the film, like towards the end here, that she has zero interest in this dude, so I don't think it has anything to do with making her husband jealous.
Remember when you were playing The Sims and like when your neighbors just walk in and you're like, all right, leave now, and they're like, and they don't? There you go. That's Ted.
Yeah, so he's putting the tree star up. Tree star, that's from
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time. That's sad. Anyway,
Littlefoot.
Howard comes up with the plan of, he hears, with the Sith mind powers, Phil Hartman's voice in his head. Can someone please do the line?
I got a Turboman for Johnny weeks ago. It's nestled safely under our tree. Under our tree.
Right. So then he decides to break into the house and steal it.
How did he think this was going to end?
I don't know.
Well, he does have a come to Jesus moment where he's like, oh, this is not good, I'll bring it back, which then leads to the reindeer scene. But it's under the tree in Turboman wrapping paper. Here's my idea for the theft. This is the Ocean's 11 move. You take it, you unwrap it immediately, you throw the paper into the fireplace, so now you just have a Turboman doll with no accountability. You just shift the presents around a bit. You go out the back, there's the reindeer. You knock it out, and you just run back to your house.
And there you go.
Problem solved.
And Johnny's a little dickhead anyway that makes fun of your kid and, like, is always poking fun at him. So, fuck him.
Like, no one's going to notice until actual Christmas morning.
Sure.
So it's like, by the time, it's like, oh, yeah, like, you know, Phil Hartman's going to be like, you know, I noticed there's size 14 shoe prints going through my house.
And my deer is knocked out. I don't, what?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, someone knocked out my full-size deer.
It's just back there dead. So yeah, he what really happens is he tries to steal the Turboman. He's gonna sneak out of the house through the front door for some reason.
Yeah, what?
The carolers are there, so he has to, like, Solid Snake get out of the way before detection, which leads him to actually, then he goes out the back. He decides to go out the back door.
Yeah.
And that's when he runs into Ted the reindeer.
Ted the reindeer, who's apparently rabid or on some kind of steroid or something, because he's awfully aggressive and incredibly dangerous.
He's a raging alcoholic.
They run back in the house, but he doesn't close the door behind him because I guess the reindeer is on him. And they run the whole thing. But he's still able to lock the reindeer into one of the other rooms, but not before they knock random props and things around the house. And Balthazar, one of the three wise men, goes into the fire, like the head.
He couldn't have botched this any worse.
Oh my goodness. He's fucking hitting this Balthazar head with, like, a fucking stocking, trying to put it out, steps on it.
Yeah, he's trying to put the fire out. And then, you know, the smoke detector's going out, so he decides to, like, kick it like a soccer ball out the windshield, which I was thinking about what the script looks like. This is probably the funniest part reading. This makes the carolers scatter like they just got hit with a trebuchet shot.
Oh yeah.
And this leads the wife and Ted, the real Ted, back into the house where they catch him. And he could easily be like, oh, I was going around my backyard. I just got home. And the deer was, the thing was chasing me, so I had to run through your house, and I was just trying to pick things up to throw at the damn thing, and I grabbed your Turboman. Sorry, it's locked in that room over there.
Yeah.
It's clearly behind those fucking doors. And he doesn't say that. He just goes, oops.
You caught me, Brie. You caught me doing a felony.
To be fair, Rita doesn't let him get a fucking word out edgewise. She's like, let me explain. And she's like, I've heard your version of the truth for too long. Go fuck yourself.
That's a rough line. That's going to be in the court proceedings.
Oh, yeah. I just love that fucking, before we conclude this, when that fucking head goes flying out that window, Phil Hartman is horrified when he has to put out that fucking head, and he's just like, he looks at him and goes, Balthazar.
And this is where I think he drops that line when Rita Wilson goes to leave with Phil Hartman in the car and their son.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is the one you can't, punch your way out of there, pal.
Can't bench press you out of this one, big guy.
Yeah, which makes Arnold mad because he takes the toy back. Arnold opens the door, remembers that the deer bursts through the door like a Here's Johnny moment, charges at him, and he just knocks it clean out.
Yeah.
It hits the ground and goes,
There is clearly, like, a man's voice behind that groan.
And then I guess he feels bad and he just, feeds it some more beer.
I fucking love that.
He makes up with the deer. They're having beers in the backyard.
Yeah, I believe they're drinking Miller High Life, the banquet beer. The champagne of beers.
Oh, the champagne of beers?
Yeah, no, I forgot about the fucking worst thing in the movie. In the beginning of the film, Jamie's drawing this crayon picture of the family. Which is clearly drawn by an adult to look like. It looks like those Joe Cool kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's kind of like the Descendants kind of art, or whatever it was back in the day.
Yep.
The squiggly hair.
Yeah. Or they would like the No Fear drawing of that dude with like you know what I'm talking about?
It's like the big dog's clothing. Like, yeah, No Fear.
Yeah.
So that's Arnold. And it's just drawing, and he's talking about this clubhouse he built, which just looks like a fucking shed. And that's where he's feeding the beer to the reindeer.
Oh, that's the one.
He looks at the art, and he's like, yeah, this is my family. It's like this awful thing. So then he decides to... I don't even know, what the hell does he decide here?
I guess he just decides, I'm going to just go to the parade. Fuck it. I never got Turboman. It ain't going to happen. Oh, well.
I guess, yeah, he goes to just patch it up with his family at the parade.
Yeah, like, I think he talks to the deer, like he's asking the deer for advice, and the reindeer has Sith powers and tells him what to do.
Yeah.
The guiding hand of the Force be with him.
It flows through all of us.
And then he somehow gets to the parade. He takes a taxi.
Yeah.
Right, so he gets in a taxi and starts heading to the parade.
In his formal wear, which is just like a nicer yuppie outfit than he had on the previous parts of the film.
And man, this parade is popping off.
Oh, yeah. I want to go.
You got Channel 54 there. Did you guys catch the name of the weatherman?
No.
Gale something?
What do you think it is?
Gale Hailstrom?
Gale Weathers?
It's Gale Force.
Gale Force. Oh, they couldn't think of anything better.
Gale Force wins. It's perfect.
I was saying, because, Gale Weathers is Scream. That's why it's...
Yeah.
So Gale Force and whatever the lady's name, which is probably another in-joke about news personalities or whatever, they're at the parade, and the parade's awesome. You got Sonic the Hedgehog, you got Crayola crayons, you got Barbie in a car.
All as a precursor to Turboman.
Yeah.
Don't we have some fucking turtles in there, too? I thought I saw some. Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I think you have a Leonardo.
Not that Leonardo. Just gonna put that out there quick. Connor, put the spray bottle away, please.
Yeah, I heard his name. I got really alerted.
The Tick's there for some reason.
Oh, yes, he is.
And then eventually the kids show up, and they want to meet someone else who's there that we've never heard of before, and they leave the car, which is perfect for Ted's plan of seducing, the wife here.
Hey, it all started for me at that Labor Day barbecue when you asked me how to marinate ahi tuna, and I said all you needed was a little Italian salad dressing. And then fucking Rita Wilson upsides the head with a fucking thing of eggnog.
Oh my god, she almost kills him with this thing.
Wait, hold on. That's when they had the money shot, he's just covered with goo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he tries to, grope her and kiss her, to be fair.
Yeah, and my favorite shot of the movie is okay, so they're doing this, and the camera goes behind them, and it's looking out the windshield, and it frames Arnold like he's a bull about to charge. He's walking and then stops, and he's just like, ooh.
Well, before this happens, the best part of the movie happens, which is where the kids are now at the parade while the parents are talking, and Arnold's fighting the taxi guy because there's traffic, and he runs over before that. And Cat in the Hat walks by, and the kids say, "Cat in the Hat, awesome," and then they high five.
Yeah. I've never been that excited about Cat in the Hat in my life. Definitely not since Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, all right.
The only characters you can possibly high five for: Sonic the Hedgehog, it's the 90s and it's extreme. 96, a little waning on Sonic. Ninja Turtles, a little late for that too. You got the Tick, which is an interesting grab. Maybe Madeline, she's there.
But fucking Cat in the Hat.
The Rock'em Sock'em robots are there.
Yeah, they are.
All these costume characters. Yeah, so then it cuts to the scene where Ted's now making the full moves. The assault plan is working. It's going to happen in his minivan without tinted windows.
He's got the camera ready. It's rolling in the back.
It's ready to go. And yeah, now, mind you, I don't think an assault took place yet on his side. He just kind of touched her a bit, and then he got smacked right in the face, broke his fucking nose with that thing. I think there should have been a kiss involved with her, but I guess, he got his comeuppance and that's that. But
he puts her head on his shoulder and grabs her like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
He grabs her and pulls her all the way in, which is a pretty shitty move. But yeah, she blasts the absolute shit out of him with his thermos.
Oh yeah, his seat broke. It just went back.
It's like Kumdar just hugged him.
He got it fucking right. He got that fucking hot spray right in the face.
It's a completely unprotected shot too, and he just goes all the way into the back seat. I'm like, he's dead.
And then I guess she leaves and runs away to the front line of the parade while he's licking his wounds, I guess, for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. Also, Arnold sees this and is like, "Whoa, yeah!"
And he's like, "Go, thank God, Liz, don't have sex with Phil Hartman. Okay, I'm going to get Turboman again."
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah, because at this point, Arnold thinks it's going on.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad that resolved itself.
So he's like, Jamie. So when he sees his wife, he's like, "Why did you and Phil?" He doesn't know that happened the entire time. So he gets cucked a little bit. It's fine. It's
yeah.
Turboman, oh yeah, so now the T-1000 shows up and that makes him run away.
Yeah.
He fucking runs right into him and spills hot coffee all over this fucking guy.
I love that so they acknowledge the fact that he has been injured by this bomb and not just covered in soot.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he got potentially 3rd-degree burns and it was just put some fucking bandages on it and I'll just go back to work.
right.
Yeah, go to the parade.
I love how he's the type of guy to be like, fuck it, I could still work and my hands are fucked up. I'm gonna go get coffee for everybody.
Well, my hands are in incredible pain. Let me hold hot coffee.
And fashioned into these hard mittens that I can't move.
But I think, doesn't he have it like in a carrying case, like a bunch of cups, and then they go flying in the air and all land on his hand?
He's got 3rd-degree burns all over his body.
He's got 4th degree now, if that's even a thing.
But he's the catalyst for Arnold to like run backstage.
Yeah, for turbo time.
Only reason he goes back and like runs because he's running away from the fucking cop.
Yeah.
He got a script from Daniel Baldwin, and he's been following it very closely.
He fucking wanders right into fucking Edward Nygma's house because he fucking grabs him and he's like, hey, come here, I want to show you something.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of love this a lot, but it's very different from everything else in the film up to this point because it's all POV from Arnold's standpoint.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ADR of Arnold going like, wait, I'm confused. No, and at some point,
I got the question.
At some point, he just goes, "Arr!"
Yeah, and they're like dressing him in armor, and you know what's going on, but
oh yeah,
oh sure,
they cut and Booger is there from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep.
And he's like, "Where have you been?" I don't know if any of you guys can do a Booger.
Oh, what are you talking about? He kind of sounds like that.
I've been waiting for your ass all day.
Yeah, he's smoking, and then there's an extra in the back that just will not stop looking at the camera. You should watch this again.
Who are you supposed to be, Mary Poppins or some shit?
I know it's first person and they're looking at each other now, but this guy in the background just won't stop looking at the camera.
He's mugging.
There's a great line here too with the producer who's explaining to Arnold what's happening more or less, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks for coming in last minute. So the guy yesterday, he's in the hospital. They say he has some brain activity, so that's a positive."
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, he smiles and gives a big thumbs up.
And then Arnold still has, for some reason, no idea what's happening. Hasn't looked down, I guess.
Like Justin said before, he fucking bumbles his way into the hero position. Because next thing he knows, he's on the fucking Turboman float. And guess what? He's Turboman. It's turbo time.
Let's address the fact this Turboman suit is not a prop. It is a fully functional, armed and ready superhero suit with projectiles and a functioning jetpack.
Do you think this was a cover to test this fucking suit? They did it right out in the open.
I think this whole thing was to create a superhero.
Maybe Turboman was supposed to like wipe out the kid and the whole crowd there to show like this is like an attack.
Yes, it's a terrorist attack.
It's a show of force for the a government coup. It's like we have a Turboman in every major city. They got real jetpacks. They got 3D animated discs that stab people. They have a troop of demon little people that are ready to go.
Turbo rangs right in the fucking eye.
Did John Kramer make Turboman?
No, it's far too clean.
True. There's no spikes protruding from it.
There's not enough rusted metal, and it's not centered in industrial complex that he somehow owns.
He would need to be made of junk.
Yeah, exactly.
So I kind of love how Booster's there, Booger, just feeding Arnold lines like, "Oh, what the fuck? You gotta wave. Pay attention. What are you doing? Were you at rehearsal?"
The whole time Arnold's like, huh? What? Okay. This is fun. Waving.
This is great.
Oh, yeah, they say that they gave him a voice synthesizer thing to change his tonality, and he just sounds exactly the same but doubled up.
He just sounds like Arnold.
He's like, "Jamie!"
So he's got to give this fucking toy away because they have those like collector's edition Turboman, and he finds Jamie in the crowd. He picks him out.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, there's my son, Jamie. Come up here. Come up on the float." And he's like, "Who are you, man?" He's like, "I love you, Turboman." He's like, "Here you go, Jamie. Merry Christmas."
Yeah, he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "But Jamie, I'm your..." And then that's when our good friend Sinbad comes in, because you saw the Dementor guy smoking on the roof because he's gonna like zip line into like this fight they're gonna have on the float that only like 10% of the whole parade can see anyway, so that's kind of shitty if you're like right behind the damn thing.
I love how Rita Wilson's just like, "Oh, he knows his name. I guess that's okay. Go ahead, go on up there, kiddo."
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, this is a major city, and they just let their kids leave the minivan and just run through the streets.
It must be some other guy with an Austrian accent.
Also, Sinbad, counting to the number of crimes, kidnaps and probably assaults this man.
And he lands on the zip line, like on the float, perfectly without any fucking basically learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of lines up because Arnold's pretty damn good at using this jetpack, as we find out.
Yeah, he's shooting fucking turbo discs.
Oh, he does that perfect thing where he's like bringing his arms in. He's like, ha ha ha, and it's just like a shot of his groin.
And he acts like he doesn't know what to do because it's Sinbad. And then Jamie's like, shoot your discs, turbo guy. And then, like, we have this slow-mo on Sinbad getting hit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where the movie goes off the rails because now we find out the jetpack is real and it becomes this chase where, like, people can die and fall off of buildings. And
yeah.
Sinbad is he's got to be some kind of supernatural being because he shoots his fucking fist at Arnold Schwarzenegger and it flies back into its socket and he moves his fingers around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he gives him like the raspberry like ha 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 kind of thing.
So the chase is on because Jamie jumps off the fucking float and Sinbad goes after him, but Arnold gets attacked by the demon team.
Oh yeah, and we also forget that Dementor beats up Booster, who gets attacked by children.
Oh, he fucking tiger uppercuts him off the float.
We don't like you, Booster.
This is my favorite sequence in the movie because, like, he's like, shut up, Booster, nobody likes you. Knocks him off the float, and then he's attacked by several children who are like, shut up, Booster, we hate you, and they're just beating him to death.
Nobody likes you.
Beating Booger black and blue.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna look like Joe Petto at the end of that movie.
Dementor, he's chasing Jamie through the buildings and whatever, and Arnold has to fight the demon team, who are all just like, hey, don't you know the choreography? Why are you doing this? And as he starts punching them, they start getting mad, and they're like, we gotta kick this guy's ass. He's trying to kill us.
He picks them up at one time and just like throws them into each other, punches a bunch of them.
They work themselves into a shoot.
And then his son is getting chased all the way on this roof, and his great escape idea is to climb this Christmas ornament that looks as fragile as a fucking Ritz cracker.
Dude, it's a 10-story building.
I'm sorry to back up, but the most important scene of the movie we forgot to mention. That's when Jamie's running through all the, Sonic the Hedgehogs and all this stuff. And Sinbad's running through, and there's a giant ornament, a giant Christmas box guy in a suit. And he runs past him. He goes, get out of my way, box, and pushes the guy in the box suit. And mind you, it's just a box with legs. No arms, no head, box with legs. And it's hanging out with another present, I think, and a bunch of ornaments that are round. No arms, no head, just legs. And when the box falls down and can't get up, all the other ones surround him and look down concerned and can't do anything about it. And it's the best scene, I think. Like, I say that word, I say, get out of the way, box, constantly in my everyday life. And I just love how the box just eats it. And the guy's like, ugh.
Fucking Sinbad narrates his whole way to the building. He's like, get out of here, popcorn, and he fucking flips the popcorn guy's shit.
Yeah. He's like, why are we climbing this? He's like, you ever see the movie, what was it, Vertigo? Does that mean anything to you?
They climb up a 10-story fucking building, dude. Like, what?
So now they climb the giant green Christmas tree that's on the top of the building, which reminds me of like a Batman Returns kind of situation. And they decide to use his jetpack because everyone else thinks it's a stunt. The cops, everyone but the mom and him. So he takes off on the jetpack, which then puts him like, 1,500 feet in the air.
Dude, he hits the stratosphere. He goes way over the fucking city.
I don't believe that would happen. Like, this is where the movie's just like, oh, now it's just fun. Who cares? It's a movie. And it's where all the 3D stuff goes wild. He's flying around. The stakes keep going, because the Christmas tree falls over parallel and they're going to fall on the street. You see the ornaments from the tree smash into the ground like they're skulls that are going to happen. He's flying around the town.
There's a great scene where he fucking blows through a building and this family's sitting down to dinner and he like flies over them and out the other side.
And the girl's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Surprise, you're in a Zack Snyder film.
Yeah, they don't care about the parade that's right below them. They're like, fuck.
Yeah, fuck it.
They're trying to eat Christmas Eve dinner.
Yeah. So he ends up like landing and then throws a fucking turbo ring and it hits Sinbad and he like falls.
Wait. So when this tree falls and they start dangling over the street, I don't know if it was like, I don't know how this was filmed and what safety precautions they had, but like when it falls and they kind of jerk forward when it when it stops, Sinbad swings full forward and kicks what looks like Jake Lloyd right in the ass. Like, it looks really painful.
Jake Lloyd says, ow.
Yeah. I mean, they got to be stunt actors at that point, right?
Yeah, but you can tell that one body very unexpectedly flies into the other one, and it looks really fucking painful.
You think that's why they ADR'd the ow in there, maybe?
Ow.
Probably. It's too noticeable. Like, Sinbad's knee goes right into this kid's back. Like,
he kicks him, and the kid just goes right to the street. like what happens then? Sinbad's like, oh, he lost a toy. He's a murderer of a child. He's on national TV. Like, so now his kid's like, oh my God, my dad is a murderer who killed and fought for this toy. He's also Dementor.
Now he grows up to be fucked up. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, and you almost forgot when Arnold's flying around, he smashes into a wall and his head hits it at like 100 miles an hour.
He like flies and hits a fucking sign that he wraps around like a banner.
Yeah, and I'm like, like this is the part where the movie you're just like, all right, come on, like.
So he hits fucking Sinbad with the batarang, but not before Sinbad gets the Turboman doll, and he falls into the fucking present that's on top of the police float, and then all the cops just fucking point their guns at him.
I love the smile he gives when they point the guns, including the T-1000.
Oh yeah,
who's somehow palming a gun.
He doesn't have fingers; they're like mitts.
It's not real. It's all part of his body. Remember?
It's an extension, right? Well, only knives and stabbing weapons, dude. No, there's no guns.
That's fake.
It's like, it's like a Joker bang gun. It's just gonna be like a. It's gonna go right into his head.
Exactly.
Yeah, but so then Jamie's gonna. But the thing is, if Jamie fell, wouldn't he just fall into the same float, which also had a trampoline on it, I believe? And had a present.
He weighs considerably less too. I'm sure, like, he's not gonna cause as much damage. Like, Sinbad's, you said 6'4". He's like probably 300 pounds, falling like 40 feet in the air. He's dead.
Yeah.
Well, the Turboman doll would break his fall.
Or shatter and impale him in various places.
Suddenly, Arnold knows how to use the jetpack, which still has enough fuel, and he saves Jamie and then flies around with him for like a minute.
Yeah. He like flies through the whole fucking city.
Yeah, he's like Superman and Lois Lane.
Yeah.
So he flies down to Rita Wilson. He's like, here you go, ma'am. Here's your kid. Even though I sound like a fucking giant Austrian man, I sound exactly and look exactly like your husband, but you don't know it's me yet.
Yeah, I'm the only other Austrian stunt actor in this very small city.
We get the banger from Phil because he's like, what's going on here, Johnny? He's like, Dad, look, Jamie's dad's Turboman. He's like, let's get out of here. Oh, Dad, you smell like barf because he's covered in fucking eggnog.
A non-alcoholic eggnog. He made it very clear.
Yes. So he ends up, he's like, oh, Jamie's like, oh, I wish Dad was here to fucking see this. This would have been awesome. And he's like, well, Jamie, guess what? It's me. I fooled you. I'm Turboman.
I like the fooled you.
Yeah.
Like it's a friggin' Spaceballs.
Yeah. And he's like, Dad?
And Rita Wilson's reaction just kills me because, like, it's almost like she, Rita herself, like, not the character, but the actress is like, maybe she should kind of be getting this by now. And, like, kind of starts to react right before he pulls the helmet off. And then is like, oh, Howard, like looking at his abs, like, it's Arnold. He's in great shape. What does the suit do? It adds nothing.
This is Arnold blind. This is them being like, oh yeah, you're just a regular guy when when it was not important.
Oh yeah, she's looking at it. She's like, that's a skin tight suit, looking good.
It was kind of sexual. I thought. I was like,
sure,
Howard, like you keep the suit if you can.
Yeah, I see that bulge going there, Turbo Man.
Just cut out the front by the penis and just fuck me with it on.
He's going to be in the air on the jetpack. It's going to be like a Homelander, The Boys situation.
Talk about the Mile High Club.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So we wrap it up by fucking, Sinbad's getting carted off in his fucking Dementor costume, and he's going away to prison for a very long time. But little softy Jake Lloyd gives him the Turboman doll. He's like, here, give this to your kid. Merry Christmas.
Little does he know it'll go in a basket full of confiscated items and be there until he's released.
He just has a tag on it in the fucking police headquarters.
Yeah, after you did your 20, they'll give it out to you.
And it's not like the company would just be like, yeah, that guy who stole it at the parade, let him keep it. Like, fuck, they're gonna want it back.
Oh, that one of a kind we sent to a parade specifically for the purposes of promoting our brand and giving it to a kid? Yeah, no, it's not gonna sit in a box in a prison somewhere.
Well, you know what? They might see. I could see them like if let's say there was a real sequel to this, I could see them wanting these two people to play these characters in like a Turboman movie.
Sure.
And they just get off. They're like, yeah, the corporation swept it under the rug, and they're just like, yeah, that was a whole publicity stunt. Don't worry about it. It's not like they're gonna press charges against him. The cops seem cool, because Turboman outranks them clearly. Howitzer's also a detective. It should be fine. Oh yeah, imagine like, they all pull the guns on him and he's like, here you go. It's like, he turns around to the T-1000. He's like, oh, thank you, and salutes him and stuff. And what if the other cop like, wait a minute, you're not a detective. You pretended to be a cop.
Yeah, the guy from Problem Child 2 is there. He's like, hang on a second.
And they just arrest him. Put Turboman in handcuffs.
That's the real ending, though. He's going to fucking jail.
Oh, yeah.
So Jamie's like, I don't need the toy because I got the real Turboman right here. And Arnold's like, what the fuck? I went the whole movie to get this goddamn Turboman. You don't want it? You gave it away to Sinbad?
Also, in addition to the real ending, like, Arnold thinks he's vanquished Ted. He broke into his house and damaged his property and was caught doing it. Ted wins.
Ted is totally the guy to press charges, too.
Well, I think Ted's got the whole smash with eggnog. I think this is going to really affect the next summer Labor Day barbecue.
But is he above petty vengeance?
The thing is, she has him on a sexual assault charge, so who's going to fucking pull the button first,
Right.
A series of blackmail attempts.
I think some of Ted's tapes might be leaking to the public.
Oh, no. But they're also incriminating, so who knows?
Worth it.
There's something I want to bring up here now that we're at the end of the film. Why is it called Jingle All the Way?
Oh my God. I'm going to have a nosebleed. Don't ask me these questions.
It was a song, and then they took the name from it, but it has nothing to do with... It's not like, like you would assume a movie called Jingle All the Way would be like a Christmas version of Sister Act. It's like music related or something. Jingle All the Way, like you're singing jingles, or it's like, how about this? How about instead of him being a mattress salesman, he makes jingles for a living?
Oh.
Or, it's like a Mad Men thing. Like we were missing something.
Yeah.
Could be that. Could be like horse racing, like sleigh racing or something. There's a big sleigh ride thing going on, Jingle All the Way.
Maybe the horse is named Jingle.
Yeah, dashing through the snow.
You know what? I need to get Melissa McCarthy on the phone. And I'm ready to reboot this film the way it was meant to be. And there will be no jetpacks, but there will be more antics.
Question. Where does it end for you guys?
So we have that whole scene where he tells the cop all the felonies that he committed, and, don't worry about it, I'm Turboman, freeze frame.
Credits?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Here's the thing with that. I don't know if I'm skipping something you're about to talk about, but there's a post-credit scene.
Okay, so in the extended cut, it's not a post-credits. It's just stuck in the end there.
Yeah.
It's better as a post-credit scene.
Yeah, and it's Rita Wilson, and it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. They all go home. He puts the fucking tree on top, or star on top of the tree, and she's like, you went through all that shit for Jamie for that fucking toy. She's like, what'd you get me, Howard? And then the fucking timpani hit, and the zoom in on fucking Arnold's face, and then it just cuts.
He still might be getting divorced.
I mean, maybe. I brought the Turboman suit home for you, Rita. That's what I'm going to do. That's your Merry Christmas. I cut the crotch out.
He's going to go into the other room, and he's going to grab the magazine to, like, the jewelry place, and he's going to say, funny story. I fucking forgot. I know you're super pissed, but pick out whatever you want. I got the checkbook ready.
Oh, she's used to that.
I know you're pissed, but I also became a literal superhero for our son. So you really want to hang this over my head right now?
Yes.
Then we kick up that fucking Brian Setzer, and then the movie ends.
You know what? He should have said there. It's like, I don't know what the fuck Ted get you, because that's a plot thing that was never resolved for him.
Oh, I got you something real nice. Well, Ted's filming it all, like them, having Christmas.
And speaking of tacking on the end, this is where I found out that Lisa Simpson was in the movie. At the very, very end of the credits on the extended, they just, because she wasn't in the original credits, they just tacked it on the end. So after you get like all the who was in the music and the production companies and all that, like after the logos, it just goes Yardley Smith as Fur Coat Woman. And I'm like, what the hell?
Holy shit, that's so weird. I guess, that's kind of nice of them. But definitely strange, though.
Probably for, like, legal reasons. Like, oh, yeah, I need that credit.
And you think she gets a fucking royalty from the extended edition DVD?
maybe.
So this is trashing through the snow, and what is this present under everybody's Christmas tree?
Well, this is getting in from the pit. All right.
Oh yeah,
This movie's a blast. It's really fun. I don't really know what kind of like gift to describe it as, other than like it's something just checks all the boxes. Something you get it and you're like, oh, this is just fucking swell. I haven't seen this movie since I was little, and I was worried that like all that time would kind of like deaden the impact a little bit. But then as I'm going through, I'm like, this movie is catered way towards my current sensibilities and my sense of humor than I really ever imagined it would be. It's got really, really off the fucking wall adult humor. I think Phil Hartman is like a comedy goldmine in this fucking movie because his character's so bizarre and he's just relentless. Arnold is once again proving that he is a once-in-a-generation superstar who we're never going to have again, who can do basically anything and be entertaining. And it's also like, I don't know, it's like an hour and 20 minutes. It's real fucking brief. So it's easy to digest. I don't know, it's insanity. I love it. It's just bottled madness, and then especially towards the end, it goes completely off the rails, like Justin said. I love this movie.
Oh yeah, it's great. This is a motherfucking Turboman underneath my Christmas tree. It's the one gift. Yeah, I guess piggyback off Connor. It's that one gift you really, really want, and it delivers in spades. This is a classic. We watch this every year. Phil Hartman is an absolute treasure. R.I.P. Arnold is fantastic. Sinbad's fantastic. Even Jake Lloyd is good, and I love Rita Wilson too. Everybody's on point. The comedy's on point. The action set pieces are really well staged and well shot. It's just a ton of fun. It's a quintessential holiday film that if you haven't seen it, watch it, and if you haven't watched it in a while, watch it because it holds up very nicely, and it's a fucking blast.
I like the Turboman gift under the tree. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go to an old standby. I think I used this either last year or on the first season. I can't quite remember, but this is the let me just look around for a second, make sure everybody's watching. Nintendo 64 as I knock everything off my shelf around my recording studio here. I hope you heard that.
So happy you threw up. Yeah.
Because I'm not doing a second tape, folks. Yeah, I threw up, Joe. You're exactly right. This movie is fucking amazing, and I slept on it for a long time. But it's probably been over a decade since I have come to fall in love in this film, and it's an all-timer. It's definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies, easily. And I had mentioned this in the previous episode that this is one that I reach for yearly, and I was gonna watch it whether we did it or not. And I'm glad we did it for the show. And this is our final review of the year. And I guess I kind of been hitting this shit for, God knows, 9 months about this Baldwin statue, what the fuck I'm going to do with it.
The whole year, baby. Here it comes.
Because I knew for a while this was going to be the last film, and I kind of already knew it was going to be on the shelf. I didn't even have to watch it again. It was already up there. It's been up there, again, for like a decade. I think, honestly, somehow, some way, this Baldwin statue ends up getting chased by the T-1000, ends up like in the back of a building where they're doing some kind of Turboman production. It gets put in the suit. The jetpack gets strapped onto it and everything. Booger's there. He's dodging peas. Rick Moranis is around there somewhere, getting chased by Fang. I don't know the semantics of it. It's the MDU. And this Baldwin statue made out of hamburger bags, tonic bottles, pepperoni, Bo Derek's leg. That's not even attached anymore at this point. This Akira freakish monster that Connor referred to it as previously. Now has a Turboman suit and is fucking zipping around with a jetpack. And the sad reality of it all, because it controls it just as well as Arnold does in this movie, it just fucking... It thinks it's more powerful than it really is. It is just a statue of junk. It unfortunately jetpacks into the dumpster and lands somewhere in there. I'm not really sure. It explodes into a million pieces. I don't know what the fuck happens to all the little itty bits. But the Baldwin statue goes out like it came into life, back into a pile of shit, much like the actor. And that's all I really got to say. It doesn't get in a mech like Ivan Ooze, like in Robot Jocks. That's the happy ending that it wish it had. This is the reality. It's in the dumpster, never to be seen again. Thank you, Daniel. We'll return to you next year, but you're not getting another fucking statue to stink up my closet, to put a hole in the floor. My house has got to be fumigated after this fucking season. And I'm not really sure what to do about all the damages that this has caused me and the other people living with me, to be perfectly honest. I think I might have to get a COVID test just from sitting here with this damn thing around me all these months.
R.I.P.
So if the Baldwin statue then jetpacked into the titular movie dumpster, are we then in a Ghostbuster situation where the containment unit is breached?
I think we might have to wait until 2021 to answer that question.
It's a sign, all right. It's a sign of going out of business.
It's a sign, all right. All the garbage we've watched has been unleashed onto the world.
Good and bad. Return to the dumpster where they originally came from.
So I guess the present under my tree is Balthazar's head. I think this movie is one of the three wise men of Christmas that I try and watch every year. Definitely this, Bad Santa, and Die Hard for your countercultural. Jingle All the Way at the end of the day is like a Bad Santa light, right? It's an anti-Christmas movie for kids about consumerism and about, but it all resolves in the end with family and all that stuff, much like a Bad Santa or not. And I know a lot of people that have like watch parties of this film, and it's just a fun one to watch. And it aged pretty good, aside from, not having cell phones and all that kind of dumb shit. But it's a fun one. I just highly recommend not watching the extended cut.
Oh, yeah, you don't fucking need that shit at all. I mean, if you really want to fucking do it, just look it up on online. If you really want to see Jim Belushi sing.
No, I don't.
I only want to see him in Twin Peaks Season 3. That's it.
Oh, man, he's actually pretty good in that.
He's great in that season.
And I'll try and get you guys a Jim Belushi pizza box.
I would love that. Absolutely. But you have to sign it for us.
Okay, I'm going to look that up right now.
But you have to sign it as Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
It's prerequisite. So where can everybody find you, Justin?
Oh, man. They hang up these wanted posters at the post office sometimes. Where Sinbad works, or I guess doesn't anymore. No, you can find all my social links on Justy with a Y, Silverman.com, because someone already took my other addresses. I had Silverman.xxx, but I lost it, and then Sarah Silverman bought it.
Oh my god!
Just go to JustySilverman.com. Or you can just look up Justin Silverman on any social platform. I'll pop up.
Perfect.
Yeah, and if you want to support the show, support your favorite show, we got that brand new Movie Dumpster store open. Go buy some hats, some T-shirts, something for Christmas. Probably, I guess not now. Tonight's Christmas Eve, so you lost that one.
You blew it.
But you can still go and buy stuff, so that's great. And then if you want to support us monthly, go to that Patreon. You can do $2, $5, and $10 tiers. Get some commentary tracks, some mini-sodes, and get yourself some Movie Dumpster swag while you're at it. And for no money at all, jump on that Apple Podcast. Give us a 5-star review if you dig the show. Really helps. Gets other people to listen to it. Gets it in their line of sight or into their eardrums, as Sean says every episode. And yeah.
Absolutely. And we always like to thank our patrons. And thank you to Hunter Davenport, Brendan Lemune, The Autistic Gamer 89, Christopher, Jacob Chavez, Leonardo Roberto Talavera Barocio.
Put that Golami down!
Here's the 2021 for some more Gorlami jokes.
It's never going to end, and if I ever come to a point where I can't come up with a gimmick, that is the only way it will end.
Fair enough. Amanda Tweed, Joe Has a Mustache, Dustin Elkins, Nick Lowry, Dalton Bell, Serge Murillo, Matt Collins, Tyler Monty, Lucio Fulci's butt, Julie Lockwood, Kyle McDonald, Nicholas Walters, Justin Kiefer, Daniel Perhaps, Jacob Fonsbeck, Patrick Farmer, Tony from Hack the Movies, CB Smith, Arlen Haro, and John Possibly Hurt. We don't want to know.
Don't want to know. Keep it a secret.
Thank you all for all your support.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Justin, for coming on the show and talking about some holiday goodness. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. If you're listening, definitely dump a bunch of money in this dumpster fire and support these guys. That'd be great.
Thank you for that endorsement, and Thank you to all the dumpster dwellers. And again, this was our last review of the year. We've come to that point again, believe it or fucking not.
Yeah, we got some good things cooking up for season 4. A lot more kind of live stream stuff, some more commentaries, more mini-sodes, event stuff. We got a lot of cool stuff that we're cooking up. So definitely stay tuned.
Thank you for sticking with all of us through all 87 years of the year 2020.
And we probably will have some kind of end of the year wrap up. We're still talking behind the scenes what that will be, but we like that from last year, so we got ideas. But beyond that, we'll have a brand new season. We're already talking about what it might be, so you'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, we'll catch you in 2021. So that's it. That's Jingle All the Way from 1996, directed by Brian Levant.
Hey everybody, if you want some more bad movie goodness, you can check us out at moviedumpsterpodcast.com.
Subscribe to us anywhere you listen to your podcast, and make sure to leave us a 5-star review if you dig the show, because it helps us get out of the bottom of the dumpster and into more eardrums.
Yeah, and if you're on the social medias, you can follow us at Movie Dumpster on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Joel Escola.
I'm Sean O'Rourke.
I'm Connor McGraw.
Oh, I'm Justin Silverman again. Sorry.
Do you want to do that again?
No.
Okay. Totally fair.
Thanks for visiting the dumpster, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Langston residents.
Hi, Ted?
Howard, hey, buddy. How's it going out there? Everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Ted, I need to speak to Liz. Could you get...
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
I'm just helping Liz out a little in the kitchen. She's making up a storm here.
Ted, I need to speak to my wife. So could you get her on the phone, please?
I think she's in the shower, Howard. Do you want me to go check?
No! No, that's fine. On your way out, just tell her I will be a few minutes late, but you shouldn't worry.
Oh, she won't worry. I'm here and... Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Liz.
Put that cookie down! Now!